This is Rogue Radio.
Alex, bye.
Rada ni safi, gari ni safi, tena hakuna za zogo.
Kuanga down Buddha, lidai ku OD Stu natoka na bangas, Vice chuli na Jovi Jingota rudi na mambanga, kuna kuchoma na mbogi chafua hali ya anga. Jela mabu Rani safi Rani fu Rani trafi Sahi na po Ogo na maji Sali ni feti
Yeah, you know that I'm doing it right.
Alex, bye.
Bad bitch down, you know that I live in asylum. Yeah, I give a real nigga more life. I hit him up, told him that's right. When I take off, musipid, jimekuja na jipini. Siwezi kuramba sako, jakuja na mabling. Tebuf, muskim, jimekuja na majing. Mwachanya nye jagis, of course I'm a king. Taka Santa, na kubit Merry Christmas. After that na kushanda, give me my hunters. Na kutingisha rasa, after that na kuingia karat.
Kumbe ni kuch, magana medi Maka hooks, na ama fedi Wali mfush, ndi wali dedi Nigga gook, zali msave Yenda linengeza nda head Wali mfundisha story ya hes Vila lish, akinash Akinash, wakiwash Unmeze uket Hey, zili arrest Nangeka kivet Vila mabitch, na wakaras Nilika patel Leo biz, na imanage Ndeki patel, nivela kill Ndaki you stitch Nigga jal Chilla madu Rani safi
This is Rogue Radio.
Sasa leo mapunduki ndio zilikuwa zinafanya kazi. Si watu watakufa. Sasa mimi mtu kama mimi sina bunduki. Na hivyo DCIO wakuja atusaidie.
Of course they can. Karao alihate but probably relate with my bro marijuana. Accent in a metallic coconut chest twins. Suka mna macho dilated. Of course Titana. Karao alihate my bro relate with my bro marijuana. Nguna ana fake accent inamejaribu coconut chest twins. Acha tukujibu tunakuivu. Nairobi maidha mbaya kama area code ni maili ya 7 Android ilipeana mbovu. Kosi kusamba panga ukiresist kwa lobby. Shori alitaka namba mezoea kuchimba kachimbe forces. Walifatwa kutoka outer wakamadwa Kangundo Road Molem. Ali Sato morning Ali alishtukia Hesia memoket. Spider weapon gun imported wona AK47. Usipate ogopa open step na msako kwa gani 7. Leo tuko ndani ya keja tutoki. Jeshi kwa handas na choki. Blaine alikulwa toja toki toka kopa na koti. Jeshi ya koja tuko tomboy unless ni bigi mishoni. Tourist mwenye ligongwa na hoka akatoboka madola. Sorry. Welcome to Nairobi do. Chunga podio. Giza kwa corridor. Arifa aligeuziwa na modio. Nilipigwa chapo. Coach alichunga Sulia mjonga fundi Roma. Watuko Suka na macho dilated. Of course Titana. Karao alihate but probably relate with my bro marijuana. Accent in a metallic coconut chest twins. Suka na macho dilated. Of course Titana. Karao alihate but probably relate with my bro marijuana. Accent in a metallic coconut chest twins. Tunashinda zimekrom na makina anti-terror units wanajua munga ni pro na kila Professor Fibia ni chura boni and family mashatos ujue calling to send of all mfetu zinikingia masako Facebook ni free mode usiongelea kama ujeo kangana oma moji pake kimbo sina mjabo mboga mafi na wena kukuja tumeosa kutoka na bonga mwachi tumenyonga mami na kolota mzako mechoka ndani ni England ukishukiwa ni unuri unasiku munga ni try kutetea msea huyo ameshukiwa bure pingu zililani nikafungwa shule wakina snitch zilipisha anatairisha tangu mchana ananikanisha minakisha adai kusikia mirako bebenikea shore likujia kuneta shakula fea Irai na corona, my suit and tie Radi koroga na different supplier Suka mna macho dilated. Of course Titana. Karao alihate my bro alirelate with my bro marijuana. Kuna ana fake accent inamejaribu coconut chest twins. Sasa tukujibu na tubuwivu. Suka mna macho dilated. Of course Titana. Karao alihate my bro alirelate with my bro marijuana. Kuna ana fake accent inamejaribu coconut chest twins. Sasa tukujibu na tubuwivu.
Pull up on do the pa, of course ni mchana. Victim alikuwa gun bryce konekana John apenda fashion sana. Mina ex-boss songo tulishako sana. Of course limsanya. Bro ni samurai jaka kishika panga. Manze ni costume hana. Sikuwa tumepiga tukisababisha mpaka machuja tunatupa. Wamekuwa mna maniga atukunitisha na mimi nimekuja na msupa. Kuona maziwa tunafanikisha nyama tunakula na mfupa. Ndo mnaririma jaba nashikisha pombe tunaikunywa kwa chupa. Kukuja ndakuja, manze na Mr. Tambua. Juzi mbangange ni sari but nilimuuliza malao na nchiko na nchua. Uliza munga, ovakado zetu kifinyo na nua. Na kuuliza kunga sababu tosha nipe mola isifa na dua. Vibe koshua, hindo masa ukilikon kwa mteja. Staili kuzua, mina budako ukunywa busana utoka Kamega. Hii kelele ilolemea ndo maana mliamua kuilenga. Kiterere ni kiteleza na rende lazima kutesa.
Suka mna macho dilated. Of course Titana. Karao alihate my bro alirelate with my bro marijuana. Kuna ana fake accent inamejaribu coconut chest twins. Sasa tukujibu na tubuwivu. Suka mna macho dilated. Of course Titana. Karao alihate my bro alirelate with my bro marijuana. Kuna ana fake accent inamejaribu coconut chest twins. Sasa tukujibu na tubuwivu.
Yeah. Forwards. Yeah.
I love Chris Rich.
Run a man down to Blaine. Run out to town, ride on a new plane. Yeah, got somebody, got some major things. Yeah, I'm up them, but got some major lanes. Badass Kim Jong-un, no nonsense. Badass kurembe na beke zero chances. Kakas na div grave on a new base. Balance na switch face on a new verse, no less. Stony gilas these days. Pressure juu ya dramas, nataka new test. Na dozi gilas these days. Usingizu moroto nika kuji west. Je ne comprends pas s'il vous plaît, monsieur, mon frère. Je m'ai été à Paris. Mon ambiance vient de Paris. Un plus, j'aime la vie à Paris. Excusez-moi s'il vous plaît. Et pardonne-moi mon père. Répétez les mots alors. Répétez les mots, j'adore. Écoutez les mots alors. Écoutez les mots, j'adore. Kunradhi, nina repetition ya kubonga na kilami. Kunradhi, naspetegi ardhi na lami. Na bado napita katikati fani. In case you didn't know, mechesigi shoes na mizani. Nasani, kuna wastiri nafaa kuwithdraw from my life na sifani. Répétez les mots alors. Répétez les mots, j'adore. Écoutez les mots alors. Écoutez les mots, j'adore. Tout dans ma vie est très possible. Tout dans ma vie est très possible. Répétez les mots alors. Alors. Répétez les mots, j'adore. Adore. Écoutez les mots alors. Alors. Écoutez les mots, j'adore. Adore.
I love Chris Rich.
Yo. Wrong rende. Tundura mamplane ama.
Alex back.
Zoza Nation, yo. Mana driller, Check it. Turn me up, man. Yo. Karo alipurura kakula karo na kadai tulimtunura. Islando kwa hizo maklub madingo smarto na kunywa kwa shifa. Yo, nasikia imekaribia kura. Akunda baro miaka 5 sasa naturushia mfupa. Karo alipurura kakula karo na kadai tulimtunura. Islando kwa hizo maklub madingo smarto na kunywa kwa chupa. Yeah. Nasikia imekaribia kura. Akunda baro miaka 5 sasa naturushia mfupa. Tupate juu ya ndom na chrome, in short tuko in high spirits. Wanakuwa dosa na mto, waka wanawish mngekuja wawili. Cinema homegrown hata kwa TV si wana KBC. Kuna siku nimeuliza Alexa kana jua siri akasema zi. Yo, dili kivana silit. Drink ilitepwa, master lekwa chini na Guinness mbili. Ngema linena usiene na mrenga bigi finda hari ya mogiti. Atunanga kichana nyote tunaziachilianga chini kama mungiki. Naona maridhe sta kwa chibide na kikalio city. Lidhe ze upigwa kike shwake unasikia voltiko nini. System si upiga biza bed na chill na squad ya D. Yo, man dem hivyo ndo alichokwa pin kwa streets. Uko na gun na una badge, aje. Tuko club lika imerun, tuko stranded, yo. Wapi mshande, yutu wa mange, End month naija come, watu wa shandwe, Karo alipurura kakula karo na kadai tulimtunura. Islando kwa hizo maklub madingo smarto na kunywa kwa shifa. Yo, nasikia imekaribia kura. Akunda baro miaka 5 sasa naturushia mfupa. Karo alipurura kakula karo na kadai tulimtunura. Islando kwa hizo maklub madingo smarto na kunywa kwa chupa. Yeah. Nasikia imekaribia kura. Akunda baro miaka 5 sasa naturushia mfupa. Mariunion zetu si upatananga tukienda Ingata. Stone yangu ya kwanza mikumbuka nikichulia Biafra. Mama Gava akunibamba nje dukanganya kaingia kwa ngasa. Inaitwa uba diving na sibongi sana others nitakuwa vulgar. Model alimwambia yeye washiki kitu yeye ushika tu mkia. Kufika 16 hakuishika pitu alishika tu mimba. Amina yeye aminia hadi anageuza teacher mjinga. Alianza kutupima kwa politician sasa amegeuka killer. System sasa hadi leo na kipatiwa ganja na diste. Ni teka uko na kitu sarifizo bangi tu hivi. Mdia alichuja kufika mtia chami kupata mdila alifunga kufika mestin meiva mdia kanchuja. Uko na gun na una badge, aje. Tuko club lika imerun, tuko stranded, yo. Wapi mshande, yutu wa mange, End month naija come. Karo alipurura kakula karo na kadai tulimtunura. Islando kwa hizo maklub madingo smarto na kunywa kwa shifa. Yo, nasikia imekaribia kura. Akunda baro miaka 5 sewa na turusha mfupa. Karo aliburura kakula karo na kadai tulimtundura. Islando kwa hizo maklub madingwa smart wanakunywa kwa chupa. Yeah, nasikia imekaribia kura. Akunda baro miaka 5 sewa na turusha mfupa.
Bloody chaos to the world. This family. Oles pondit me. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Kwanza wale wa sexy, hiki tu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Wale wako steady, hiki tu bana ni deadly cheki design to eco trend. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Kwanza wale wa sexy, hiki tu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Wale wako steady, hiki tu bana ni deadly cheki design to eco trend. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Me and you tuko bedi MG kuban kejani tuko mimi na baby na mshow mimi nataka hedi jegi nikipiga mafegi manzesi ni team weekendi buda ebu kuwa ready K1 tunaingia na mbogi oles na mashori makeki wakijua nation mali kwa stage wanapiga makofi wakijua nation mali kwa stage wanapiga saluti wakijua nation mali kwa stage. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Kwanza wale wa sexy, hiki tu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Wale wako steady, hiki tu bana ni deadly cheki design to eco trend. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Kwanza wale wa sexy, hiki tu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Wale wako steady, hiki tu bana ni deadly cheki design to eco trend. Nikipiga pick me kuanga wavy drip deep on a daily basis. Freestyle bros kwa teli hata kama napenda na ladies kucheat nayo siwezi hizo ni vako za kirezi ni painting na mezesi raushi niko true mavela madubi Sancho ameroll my head siko nje kama Chris Kirubi nimegoya kisono na ukedi paka things na girl get ready ni ukweli naipenda my lady juvu leo kitu ni tight unaweza piga ka uja steady that's why my guns spend on our ladies. Kwanza wale wa sexy, hiki tu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Wale wako steady, hiki tu bana ni deadly cheki design to eco trend. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Kwanza wale wa sexy, hiki tu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume. That's why my guns spend on our ladies. Wale wako steady, hiki tu bana ni deadly cheki design to eco trend.
My guns na kuchafua sensation kwa ladies clean. Southside bloodies ndo tunakembea magialis. Nimekula na rap wa shash dem ni mashake. Sina bees banda mine shughuli yami. Stick on me right in case my raise ya bring run vibe. Don't play with us, tuna coin stars, tuna ya black. Na run several towns, local media na run mouth. Day to day, tuna blazer than 420.
Rico Beats, Mr. 808.
Merudi tena, siseme nimekuja mapema. Juvenye na hema, si mnajua kitu nimepewa. Nasikia mnasema, tisaro napenda kupewa. Kaweni wajuja, kipewa lazima utapenya. Alafu na cheki supporti na kuja kwa wingi, thank you bana. Madiem kibao, mamoro membao, nataka hii kitu sana. Na venye na cheki tukiendelea hivi, nitasema yes bana. Yes bana, mori leta biringanya bana. Likuwa ni washo, hizi ni mistari mispendi kitu sana. Kacheki ntabou, nitadisappoint, mamoro napenda vagina. Akwa fizi row, tufanye kolabo moja yenye tawachanganya. Akamna mandom, tuchafue flow, tukiwa mamoshi bana. Moto sana, tadhani ndani kuna basen bana. Na wanga mchana, usiku na kesha kichoma mashada. Ogopa bana, jumuki ni dis tunako sana. Mini mtoto sana, utenda kamitu kishikwa na mbanga. Mina jidai, staka badi nimebeba utadhani ni ndai. Beniko fly, misi na deni lakini bado unanidai. Unanidai, unataka ngwai, unataka zenye pejali ni wai. Venye uko hai na uko na ndai, kazi ni kuuliza mbona ni wai. Nilisahau hamisi, ile design nilisahau kamisi. Kwanza jo nimekumisi, kwanza wakati unashika mati. Wendo unapendanga kisi, mi wanapendanga miti. Skuzi ulichorea kiki, uliacha kuseti kamenje kwa kiti. Kaza kitu ni fiti, nchapa ni kama utalipo majiti. Father mi ndiyo kipi, safinya finya ni kapa kaparachichi kaparachichi kona kijiti venye na hangjo haijifichi na mini vajo staki ubishi kauli ni kuloli kulanga missing leo nimedunga jisi nimejileta nataka unidishi nyama kwa nyama spiki hindu le nyama unakulanga mbichi flavor ni kama iliki kani kisima josi tuko fishing hii nyama kama iliki mwenye nakula ni kama ni rich Saru mbogi ni kanu mindo na kujanga kuleta hamu daily na kujanga na mautamu ni za kikosto kutoka Lamu Vaz ni ngori shinda mbogi genje Vaz na chano utadhani ni veve makali imeshinda ya wembe jumina lima takuliko jembe mina washika na sinanga wende jumini oji nyini maembe chura bishana na mende hapo na hang tu kama makide legendary mi ndio legend kaka kupei wataka ende Saru na kwanga na utamu ya tende Mr. Kipiza nijenge tusembe sikuizi ni meme ya pembe nilizaliwa kasinanga nyege katambe wataka ende kalambe kaperemende kan marapa mino mkali hapa mina represent kali kako hapa juna chana fasta kasemenya kasa harambe mbogi ni genje kauna nipenda nikembe nikaze nikameze tembe kichwa ni kama malenge mina kutolea form kona mzinga weleta tundom mina kupeleka home bro wezani jurende ni wrong
non-stop music.
Oh my God! Yo son, you're listening to www.roadradio.live.
Test your skill against no point of your choice online and make quick cash using the Manyana app.
Oh my God.
Siufala Ndugu. Download the Manyana app on Google Play Store and place as low as 20 shillings for a chance to double your money by simply playing a game of drops.
Yeah, baby!
Walai Buddha, usisote ka fala.
Menyana Buddha, pesa ikuzoe.
Quiere una colombiana, papi. Él quiere una africana. It's calling me mommy. You better put me in the push. Yeah, of course. I bust it open like a door. Yeah, of course. You better put me in a Porsche. Yeah, of course. I bust it open like a door. Yeah, of course. These niggas impressed. Y'all know it's quads, bitch. Y'all fuck with the best. Take out the vest, play with the chest. Give a kid a real press. Put a mirror on my face. I should be fucking myself, yeah. I get the money, then I pace. Told him to fuck what he felt, yeah. Spit on my butt, put some extra sauce up in my gut. It's a trap, I make you look back when I'm throwing it back. It's a rap, I swallow your kiss, then I give you the wrap. Stop with the yap, make that ass clap around like we in the lab. You got a kitty real wet, so double stroke it like a pet. Give a kitty real head, I think I need a city vet. Just give me the neck, deep throat, then I give you the snake. Just give me the cash, real goat, yeah, I give it the best. Just give me the pace, deep voice, yeah, I'm feeling the bass. Rub on my waist, make it rubber when I give it a taste. I like a little bit of attitude, make a kitty wet when I'm mad at you. You better show me all the gratitude, I'm a bad bitch, I need a bad school. You better put me in a Porsche. Yeah, of course. I bust it open like a door. Yeah, of course. You better put me in a Porsche. Yeah, of course. I bust it open like a door. Yeah, of course. I need a billionaire dick, say what you want, nigga, I'm getting rich. I need a body like Cardi, say what you want, I stick to what I want. Do you my body till I itch? I need a yacht trip on my bitch. I need to feel you in my belly, jumped on a broomstick like a witch. See my new bitch, next time make sure the shoe fits. Like I'm real big, next time make sure need a new stitch. I need a new whip, new shape, you know what I'm showing, some new tits. Jimmy shoe fits, next time make sure need a new clip. I think I broke a nigga's dick, spill all the juice out on my wig. He let me ride it like a whip, gold digger, yeah, you know that I win. Got a right to beat this way, just play with the price, then I let you slay. Got a mind to see both ways, go gay on your bitch, then I make you straight. You need to give me what I need, boss bitch, what the fuck should I plead? Bend me over on my knees, boss bitch, let it more tryna feed. Fuck being booed up, my nigga tell me what a team, huh? You know what I do, son, made a crazy man go sing, yeah. quiere una colombiana. Papi, él quiere una africana. He's calling me mommy. You better put me in a Porsche. Yeah, of course. I bust it open like a door. Yeah, of course. You better put me in a Porsche. Yeah, of course. I bust it open like a door. Yeah, of course.
Niko na wasame jipini vitu refu kutoka hip mpaka ni Galdema Kostifa na daika se tuwa itingisheti Apo kwa garden na suka eve kumba napenda sauti ya his sit to chill Bendi yo curtain si venye na sim to be Niko na wasame jipini vitu refu kutoka hip mpaka ni Galdema Kostifa na daika se tuwa itingisheti Apo kwa garden na suka eve kumba napenda sauti ya his sit to chill Bendi yo curtain si venye na sim to be Ulifinya uka snitch nigga sis itlidhani we ni G Midday to ski, pale whiteen, mekuwa nkigather streams Sit na mwagika, nyimna drip, mkitrip tunacham clean Around saa 9 na zimelipuka, suicide ako isili Usikat trees, kama uplan kuplant shit Excuse me miss, my name is Slim, na napenda yo slit Najua ni 6 lakini siezi mind kuingia na hizo streets Still tuingie deal, tupewe jina jina Usilete feelings bra, si udil tuna logic Na bitch upiga mra, so ideal for robbing Utapini wa kwa hiyo wall, kimbleni short kasoni yo Nairobi tuna drill na fuck watu waoni Wrong jit na fiatua, tukifatwa na magagula Monski dripping steady, ukimpata mshona mtafta Na roll behaving, liuza Mazda saini tractor Liuza Glock, kashkia shotgun Niko na wasame jipini vitu refu kutoka hip mpaka ni Galdema Kostifa na daika se tuwa itingisheti Apo kwa garden na suka eve kumba napenda sauti ya his sit to chill Bendi yo curtain si venye na sim to be Niko na wasame jipini vitu refu kutoka hip mpaka ni Galdema Kostifa na daika se tuwa itingisheti Apo kwa garden na suka eve kumba napenda sauti ya his sit to chill Bendi yo curtain si venye na sim to be Wangapi wako on? Iyo ni urongo
So for the first one,
Asiezi perform yo Watu ejongo Front ya Malboro bro na kumbe na uzanga koro Mpatie mkono in case mnono adandie stoko Mkoro wako worried nasikia dai upatane na Saigon Bygone si bygone kwanza kauliko kiaka Nairo Una mabeshte wangapi wako watu kudai for Shape pigwa wembe nkado kila kitu kia Michael Mpe flying horse ukidai kumrusha Saini 4 bado mbao tuanze kuvuva Tuko Singapore vile macho tumeshusha Si ungara mtumba swali ni moja Julize mbona na wakunywa Niko na wasame jipini vitu refu kutoka hip mpaka ni Galdema Kostifa na daika se tuwa itingisheti Apo kwa garden na suka eve kumba napenda sauti ya his sit to chill Bendi yo curtain si venye na sim to be Niko na wasame jipini vitu refu kutoka hip mpaka ni Galdema Kostifa na daika se tuwa itingisheti Apo kwa garden na suka eve kumba napenda sauti ya his sit to chill Bendi yo curtain si venye na sim to be
This is Rogue Radio.
Yeah, mtumboka. Yeah.
Biko on the track.
Ami bazu ageri, bazu toka kitambo, tujanza juzi, tumeifanya toka kitambo, toka kitambo, toka kitambo. Ami bazu ageri, bazu toka kitambo, tujanza juzi, tumeifanya toka kitambo, toka kitambo, toka
YJ mimi bazua wengi uliza di wale mabazenga wa area yako mimi bazu daily John utanipata nikichonga na mbogi yako ukipiga mdomo uende ndirao John utatupata kwako kutoka kitambo nilikuwa na wabitika na bado nilikuwaga one man kutoka kitambo sikuwaga na rich gang bado nilikuwaga Batman land kwa rover defender wa mbogi Gerina nitaga last man you don't wanna know what I've been through Bumbru shot ulipiga wawili then tulikuwa kama vitu bazenga ni pedia na pull up na suit bazenga daddy alimblame squeeze nasikia ni bazenga mami mapema wadhi na track squeeze na piga ile luku imetii kimno akanye koreni John nyini mabani imbogi ni wrong kekia mkale kambanga kozo bazwa igeriwe jua ni wrong
bazwa geri bazu toka kitambo tujanza juzi tumefanya toka kitambo toka kitambo toka kitambo ami bazwa geri bazu toka kitambo tujanza juzi tumefanya toka kitambo toka kitambo toka kitambo
min bazua gay bitch bad man toka kitambo sijanza juzi nimewamada kutoka kitambo toka kitambo toka Mr. Kimambo I switch on them tsunami flows they cannot stop them Formula 1 kiva stopping kila kitu napanga it must happen bitch niggas wanna criticize vitu real ndo how minimize sit na organize vile hater ata agonize number 8 tusha legalize bato mapopo bado tuko soko natembeza kiatu kama poko wezi kunibeba ndogo na haso hadi baba dogo nafanya vitu kimangoto mission ni kuhepa msoto we forever kijana wa ghetto
ami bazua geri bazu toka kitambo tujanza juzi tumeifanya toka kitambo toka kitambo toka kitambo ami bazua geri bazu toka kitambo tujanza juzi tumeifanya toka kitambo toka kitambo toka kitambo
kana ni bazu yeah you know it yeah kula marezi kutoka mudhuru wa Odeon na ziskuma imendi spendi mangeuswa nono kupanda juu ni hectic last ni kula momo karibu wafanye ni dedi toka kitambo wali ni cancel so dharau my hustle nyumba ya carton kando ya tako na ngoja baraka ya mansion kwa moka ni mask mboko ina change mziki ikikataa kwa pona chom ngeta kahasho na kidungi ya anto yo urezi isiujieke usione na smile sai kirauka nilikuwa sell nai sauti ya West na represent dago number 1 0 ndio kompe
ami bazua geri bazu toka kitambo tujanza juzi tumeifanya toka kitambo toka kitambo toka kitambo ami bazua geri bazu toka kitambo tujanza juzi tumeifanya toka kitambo toka kitambo toka kitambo
Yo, Keith, this one's crazy. This is hard.
5-8 kwa nini kesho MRRGHT yo listen yo kwa nyumba mimi ndo buda baby girl na follow the rules favate anonane kauna njua mina rap your hood tumepull up whoosh the rolling kama backwood embright ni shakwa addict akiwa lice napenda makush na spend my snakes wanna beat around the bush huyu people Johnny simple there's no rush mina rap is smooth na kwa block kuna buzz around the bush na kwa block kuna buzz around the bush whoosh right ni I na track my puss back then nilikuwa footballer coach sample nilihang my boots top laga 254 ni DM ukidai my goods saa zingine mi rap mi spit saa zingine sinanga moods ubo ni clean ni pure guys like me wanakuanga fiwa covid FO disease favet tunakuanga na kiwa mana driller slim siwa everyday sisi upurura man hizi shasisha kwa too much I go mega on my wrist chini ya maji planet ocean embright ni kuanga social by next week I'll keep you posted umpo ametrip amefumble ndai kunikorogea love potion umpo ametrip amefumble ndai kunikorogea love potion tunahita kora mil views with no promotion na kwa lab mina dance on my explosion tunahita kora mil views with no promotion na kwa lab mina dance on my buda baby girl na follow the rules perfect anonana ikaw na njua mina rap your hood tumepula push the rolling kama back
check your
wanna beat that round the bush we people joining simple there's no rush mina
okay
kuna buzz around na kwa block kuna buzz around the bush whoosh
check 1 2 check 1
right ni mimi si upiga design zote kwani
check 1
hauamini na kusikiza vitu tunaroga si
even big daddy
akili
even big daddy
kaya pili wezi mpima karatili walwacha kula moto squeezy wanna catch my feelings show nikawa fiki country sit na dashi
are we wearing manana caps or
tricky trace your guap no pige tiki kwa hii concrete ni tricky trace your guap no pige tiki kwa nyumba mimi ndo buda baby girl na follow the rules
that's like a penis
and count on me na red napenda makush na wanna beat around the bush we people join him simple there's no rush me na rough is smooth na kwa block kuna buzz around the bush na kwa block kuna buzz around the bush whoosh
Yo, Kiki, this one's crazy. Wags, this is hard.
Oh snap, welcome back. This is a 420 show with
exactly guys, welcome
with your host Sebo, Adinho Marv and
Congo. Yes, but that's my
like name. Congo, yes, DRC Congo.
Yo, Congo, man. KONGO.
That should be low.
Let me lower that volume real quick.
So today, dude, as usual, how we usually start. How's your weekend?
My weekend was okay, man. Can't complain. Just chill weekend. Normally, for me, my weekends normally just relaxed. I really can't complain. I chill. There are drinks. I prefer to have a drink from the house. Nowadays, I feel like the club is too much of a hassle.
You guys, also with Corona about, most people are, taking a back roll. They're kind of chilling.
Yeah, and guys need to take that thing seriously, by the way. I don't know why guys have been taking it as a joke.
The science behind it, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not even jumping there because, for starters, the thing of the vaccine, 7 months, I'm not in that yet. But
the vaccine also, actually, it's not everybody who is getting the vaccine is having the right reaction to it. But literally just getting a simplified dose or like a very small amount of COVID in the vaccine. So it's a weakened version of the virus.
Yeah, that's how vaccines usually are. A weakened version of whatever it is they're trying to treat.
The immunity can't just
down.
So when you get the jab, you end up getting double sick. You get sick twice. But still, get vaccinated, guys.
What? No. What I would advise is
vaccinated.
Beef up your cardiovascular. Stay healthy. Stay very healthy. Eat your fruits. Exercise.
Yeah, exercise.
Get some anaerobic and aerobic exercise into your system, because like a huge percentage of those guys who have died in the US, like close to 70% plus, are obese.
Well, and look at, to be fair, guys in the States, how do guys in the States, look at their food though. How many of them, like, there's
it isn't healthy food. Let's just be
because when they come,
that.
And when they come here, they get so excited. They're like, oh my.
We're eating organic food.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it's unbelievable. Because them on their side, whatever they pay for, for them to get that organic stuff,
Hey, it's a lot.
really expensive.
It's like
Yeah.
proper.
It's proper expensive. Guys will really umia.
Man, so this week, you guys, like, I saw something the other day that just completely. In fact, this one I have to even read it out for you. It was, there was a legislator who suggested women slept their way to their political seats. Women lawmakers are now enraged at this after hearing that, and they're organizing that they're going to have protests, right?
Because of that lady's opinion.
Exactly.
Because of the legislature's opinion. What do you think, though? I agree with her.
Why would you agree with her?
Generally, I think now, specifically now, hii mambo ya kulala na mtu for promotions, sleeping with someone for success,
Yeah.
sleeping with someone for achieving, it's a thing. Guys are comfortable to shag to achieve. Now, I mean, sex is not a big deal anymore. To be fair. No, real talk though. Like
Yeah,
sex
yeah,
is generally
true,
not a big
true.
deal. We don't value sex like our folks used to.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
that thing
yes.
for abstaining till marriage, etc. It's not there.
There are people who still abstain till marriage.
There are guys who still abstain. There are guys who still comfortably abstain. but-
Hongera.
right? But now when it
Hongera.
comes to her, I think maybe the issue is, for me, it sounds like she spoke something that people don't want to hear.
True.
You see,
True.
she's you know, she's shedding light on an issue that guys want to hear. It's true, unfortunately, and it's both sexes, by the way, right?
Well,
it's both sexes. It's both
it's-
men and
it-
women.
The sad thing is there was a poll that came out. Was it last year? It said there are more women getting hired than men.
Which is a fact.
Now, you know, it might beg to differ. You know, what this lady has said might be a pointer.
Yeah.
However, since time immemorial, we have always had that feeling that there are some members of parliament and members in the legislative houses who didn't quite earn their merit to get there.
They played. They did whatever they had to do to get there.
Yes, and naturally, you know, because our society is not the most straight society you can get out there. I wouldn't.
The Kenyan society.
Most societies, actually, most societies which are like patrilineal,
okay,
led by a man, they have this because there gets to a point where, you know, if this woman wants to become MCA or the like, and the people who actually have the money are male, they will want some favors.
I mean, is it just though, like, because I feel like it's a wide scale thing. It's not just the issue there for me, because me, I look at it, I'm like, okay, fine. That is not just, it's not just something that happens in parliament or in leadership positions.
It happens in
everywhere.
all offices,
but
right?
now what's bringing boom to it, right? Guys are reacting to it. It's on the grounds of, hey, the women feel offended. You know, feel offended, like, because I understand the protests are probably from the angle of not all women do that. Like
yes,
there are
there are some
genuine
who
women
worked
who have
their tail
genuinely
off to
worked
get
where they've gotten to. But again, at the same time, that's shedding light on a probably and an issue that people don't know about is happening.
Okay, to
Have
the
you been
guys.
let me
to
ask
the
you a
guys.
question. Have you been in an organization where that happens?
I applied to an organization where it's a parastatal. I applied to a parastatal and I was given certain conditions, like, you know, the usual ones, especially for dreadlock people, and then there was the other one of meeting the person in the evening.
A lady.
Yes, to discuss what I'm going to do once I get into the organization. Now, the first time I really thought maybe it's because of the time it was getting late, so you know, that's why she has drawn it up.
Okay.
You know, naivety plus I always want to think the best of people.
Okay.
Naivety. So we get to the place and you can definitely tell she wasn't here to discuss, and it was a well lit place. Lit. So I was thinking this is going to be, you know, we are just going to discuss exactly what the job is going to entail, the inner intricacies, dress code, code of conduct and the like. But how she was straight to it. She was, you know, before this happens, this will have to happen. We have to go somewhere and, you know, talk about this more in more depth.
Why didn't you take the opportunity?
Bruv.
The times are tough in Nairobi.
A part of me just will not live. A huge part of me will not live with myself. Cause like people will be like, you got that job off your back.
But how many guys will know though?
You know
what position was it though? Were you starting from bottom up?
I was going to enter as an assistant to one of the managers. I was going to be his assistant, and that whole thing was just like, I'm being real with you. There are people who, when they're offered this, they will take it because you're coming from a place where things are hard, you know? Things are hard, you feel like you're being cornered, but the argument remains.
Okay, fine.
Why?
Okay, fine. So you're being cornered, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going through it in life.
Yeah.
So now when you achieve something, should we take it as an achievement though? At the same,
will the public take it as an achievement?
yes. So like that's the question, because okay, fine. Congo Dom has done what he had to do, right?
Real.
Me and you applied we're homies. Hey, yo, I hear of a job opportunity. I'm like, yo, come, yo, let's go. Times are tough. Let's go. Let's apply for this thing.
Real.
Yeah. I get the position, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I start off as a receptionist.
Mm-hmm.
I start off as a receptionist.
3 months later, you're in another branch.
We're in the same company.
Mm-hmm.
You're put in a different wing. Or
different department.
So let's say you're put in logistics.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I've been put in at the reception. You've been put
front office.
3 months later, hey, you're coming. You're finding me, assistant HR. You're coming there, and then now
4 months after that, dude, I'm coming and finding you're a regional manager.
3 months. 3 months down the line, and then you know, of course, this favors.
Yeah.
Normally, they normally just don't stop in the bedroom.
No, dude, it extends. Okay.
It extends. It's a lifestyle. Because now, especially if this person feels entitled to you, because I normally say this, nothing is for free. In fact, if anybody ever comes, gives you even 5 bob for free, best believe there's something behind it.
Okay.
And we never learn as Kenyans, right? Because anytime we look at politics, even when, like right now we're approaching an election year next year. You've seen
how much they want to spend, the 41 point something billion.
You ask
yet they're
yourself,
putting a cap of like 4 point something billion on each of these guys who are campaigning.
Right.
Where is that money coming from, bro?
Thank you. Generally speaking, sorry guys, we've diverted a bit, but generally,
if there are 6 people and each of them is spending 4 billion,
do the math.
That's 24 billion.
Yeah, spread between 6 people. So
where is
So now look at it this way. The first question is, where in hell's name did they get that money? Do you know guys, really, every time Kenyans see scandals, I don't think we really understand the scale of what 1 billion is.
Okay.
It's so easy. You just say billion. But if I were to give someone 1 billion right now, I'm literally giving them generational wealth.
You guys are not even cross-generational wealth. You've helped them for life.
For life, like their kids. Assuming they know what the fuck they're gonna do with the money.
Drawing on that point you've just said about where do they get the money from, right? Now, to come back to the point we raised earlier about the promotions in the company, that they doesn't just end at the bedroom.
Yeah, it doesn't end at the bedroom.
There are more favors they'll keep asking as time goes on, but their first precept is we start at the bedroom and we see how far we go. Now, I don't know if there are ladies out there listening and they should be able to tell us, does this happen in every society, or is it just me thinking that it is, like
it happens? I mean,
it should happen almost
for
everywhere.
Men and women. And the crazy thing though, for men, when it happens, men now we don't talk about it. It's an embarrassing thing. But for women, society is I think it's a really bad way of generalized women, right?
Okay, wait, hold up. Our society, the one we stay in right now, has warped morality. Like completely warped it. We have people who function as, by escorts, secondary escorts. They then build a business empire, quote unquote, on the empire, air quotes actually. And then the media starts showing them to be entrepreneurs and business moguls in their own right. When the unfortunate thing is, most of us know that the majority of where they got their wealth from
is not genuine.
Was off their back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you end up having like younger people, a younger generation looking up to these guys and saying like, I want to be like that. I want to get what these guys got and I want to get it the same way they're getting it, right? And that's where the real issue is, because it comes from the time you're young. From the time you're young, you grow up in a setting where you see, to advance your career, to advance yourself, you usually have to pawn yourself to someone in a higher class. Once you get to that class, you can always pawn yourself upwards.
But look at it this way. There have been multiple examples, right?
Yeah,
of people who didn't have to sleep, who didn't have to. I mean, at the end of the day, to be fair, it's not, guys, we're not judging anybody. If that's what you want to do, if you're cool with panooing your legs to climb, it's okay. It's okay. This is a free world. It's okay.
Yeah, it is a free world.
And we're not here to judge you. But actions have consequences. There's no way we're going to sit and accept. And me, personally, I normally find it so hard to accept it. Like, what you were talking about, how media glorifies these people. Like, we know. It's factual, man. It's factual. Like, when you look at this person's pictures,
and the like,
ukiangalia picha za mse kutoka 202 and 2017, it's like somebody different.
Bruv, like,
no person is ugly. You're just poor.
That's rough.
No, it's true.
That's rough.
no person is
no person is ugly.
You're just poor.
Rated unattractive to certain people.
No, bro. I'm telling you.
No, bruv.
You're not. Let me tell you. No person is ugly. You're just poor. And that's something that I'm saying, and that's a fact. And nobody. Okay, let's give good practical examples. Let's look at a good celebrity, Mayweather, for example.
Yeah.
Mayweather. Before the money, do you see how he used to look?
Mayweather is not an ugly guy.
No, I'm not saying in general. Like, you see, the money made him look a specific kind of way. Floyd and the money go hand in hand. That's why it's called Floyd Money Mayweather.
Money.
Bro, let me tell you, money makes you look good.
Yeah,
and it's a fact. You can actually, bro, you can look. People would rather forgo your looks.
Hey, if you have money, yeah, that's true.
That's
fact. True. That one I won't even contest.
Have you ever gone out? Yeah, you go out, and then like you look at like the VIP section.
Real.
And then you see, and yeah, you're seeing, the guys there are not, they're not good looking guys, but the ladies around them.
So if you're to juxtapose it, and throw, if those, let's just create a hypothetical. Yeah. If those men were the employers, right? And we take that the women are the employees.
Yeah.
You do have scenarios where the bosses in the company, when they're going out on Friday, they call various secretaries and underlings
get a drink
to escort
them.
them.
There's a term for it. There's a term for it where in companies when guys go for drinks, or even sometimes some companies actually do offer drinks.
That thing of when
there's an actual name for it. There's a name for it. I can't remember, but it happens, and that's the thing. You see how we were saying switch roles.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, many guys in society are in denial that men do the same thing.
Yes, we are.
You get.
Yes.
So even because I can tell you for a fact, the fact that it's a female legislature who spoke on that sense is what's blowing it up. You get me? Like a female.
Well, it would have been sexist if it was a guy who came out and said it.
Let me tell you, if it was a guy who came out and said it, it would have never been taken the way it was taken. Society condones men's bullshit to a big extent.
Well,
I'll give you a good example.
Give me a better example.
I'll give you a good example, right? May she rest in peace. The lady, Caroline, the cop, the rope.
Kangongo.
Yeah. May she rest in peace. The lady who went rope. The first time that the story blew up, yeah?
Yeah.
There was a beautiful cop lady
Yes.
who is killing in such a way that she's leaving like Kenyan authorities bamboozled. Like they're like, wow, we can't find this shorty.
But the whole thing
can't
about
find this
her was
lady.
that she was misaligned from the beginning by media, press, and everyone.
But if you look, the first time, actually, let me tell you, the first time I had that story, because I was with my boys, I was at home with my friends, and my boy comes up to me, he's like, Yuki, have you seen this fine cop? You see? Have you seen this fine cop who is doing this? Right?
Mm-hmm.
But if it was a Jama doing what she was doing, it's still never blown.
Okay.
It would have never blown up to that extent.
I think if it blew up, it wouldn't have had that much veracity behind it. Because
shouldn't have
people
been
were
found.
looking at it like this a woman. Do you remember the press tried to paint her as some wanderer? She just goes around with any man, which wasn't true.
It wasn't true.
It wasn't true.
And it's that adjusting that generalization to what women do. You get me? Like a woman like that would move around with men. You get what I'm saying?
Supposedly, as they
Yeah,
had
supposedly.
put it
and
for us.
Exactly. And if you went further and you read her story, you'd realize, man, she was amongst the best.
She was
sharpshooters.
the pawn being taken round and round.
And she even came back. If you read her story, you'll know that she was a really good sharpshooter. She was a really good sniper. And she was called back to train guys. That's how good she was.
Okay, this is news to the ears.
She's
Pato,
really
did you know
good.
this? Pato,
Pato.
did you know this?
Pato.
Did you know she was a sniper who was called back?
The lady who was
Kangongo?
She was a sniper, right? She was a sharpshooter. Oh, you getting follow?
As in like live.
Pato, come speak on the mic. Hello?
We're also thinking, we're like, I'm like, this is like news to me. So you see, these are just.
She was really good, and that's why there was that fear when she went rogue. Yeah? You see?
Oh, she could like pick off people like those two guys in the US.
Thank you. She could pick off people. That's why that's why there was also that fear around her, because she's a well-trained officer.
True.
Who's gone rogue? You get me? So when you take that back to this particular issue of today, the female legislature who's come out and said, "Yo,
legislator who's sleeping.
Parliament, you guys, ladies are sleeping to grow."
Yeah, because let's just be honest. There are some of those ladies who, and people. Let's not generalize it. There are some of the people in the current parliament who their qualifications don't speak much of them having to be there. They're underqualified, some of them.
Yeah, this is same parliament. This is same government that was wanted the same government of, let's say, parliament
They wanted to reduce the bar
of education. And I'm like, okay, it's crazy how we have just sat here, and it's that understanding it's crazy how we've sat here and we have just talked about 40 point something billion, right? Like Kenyans today
43.4.
Guys, Kenyans today got that news. In another country, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
There would have probably been protests. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes. To pick on like some which
there would have
are
been serious outrage. Guys would have been like 40.4.
like the
billion.
Europes, the
Yeah. Guys would have been like, you guys, that shit is crazy. How
Bruv,
the fuck do you justify 40.4 billion
for elections, something that's supposed to run like 2 months.
You're telling me
at most, and then now we are having a deficit of people having money in the place. Look at him. Send a holler to Jav who has just checked in. Yeah. Blessings be. Are you?
Here you go.
You taking it? Are you taking it? Oh.
What are you talking about?
Jacket is looking clean.
Yes, military man.
Okay, as usual, we started the
Man, I
farewell.
got the dick.
Let me tell you, I picked up that thing today, Job, and I was like, no.
Yeah, you look like you can deal with dicks better.
Oh, wow. It's
a big ass thing, you guys.
I interrupted. What were you gentlemen about?
We were talking about
the 44 bill that's going to be used for elections.
Have you seen that story?
They have a deficit of
14. Just let. We refuse to vote. We have told the guys refuse to vote.
You see, Umar was trying to tell you.
I remember you guys were saying that thing of no voting.
Imagine,
But
I was telling him, to Kenyans need to quantify what 1 billion looks like.
Yeah, it's people don't know.
No.
People, there was a time some chick on TV did a series. I don't know which chick. This funny slay queens. News.
Yeah.
And they did a series of what a billion can do. Can build how many schools, can do what.
Can feed how many people,
if
can
you line
provide.
it up on the road, it can reach where. So that's what people, if you line it at our it can go up to cost maybe.
Billion kilometers.
I don't know how many but it's a lot of.
It's a
billion
lot
is
of
a
money.
lot of money.
It's a lot.
So you know we just hear billion. We don't.
You
visualize
you can't fit 5 million in your trunk.
Bruv.
For example,
This is
Five?
Kenya.
you can't like 5 million.
In
This
town.
is Kenya.
5 million Kenya shillings.
In thousands.
Assuming unailalisha unaget.
That's what I'm telling you. This
Like,
is Kenya.
utakuwa na mabags. You know what I mean? Kitambo, like for example, before the notes were changed, you know, Kitambo, the notes were long.
They were longer and thicker.
You couldn't really fit 5 million casually in your trunk. You know what I mean?
Wait,
now you can with these new notes. Because these new notes are smaller. You know what I mean? But if because 5 million is
2 million can fit in a suitcase.
Imagine.
A million is how many thousand?
100,000,
1,000
10 of them. 10, 100,000.
Actually, think of it this way. A book, a 500-page book is this big. That's half a million if you put 1,000 in it. No, 5,000. No, it's more.
Dude, you can fit 5 mil in the back of a car.
You
I
can,
can
you
guarantee
can.
you.
No,
Me, I'm talking about.
Fit 5
I'm
million.
talking about. I'm
Easy.
not talking about like I'm generally saying. Me, I'm not assuming like a car, a normal car.
Yeah.
Me, I'm doing like a Bolt. I'm not doing to get it to Dogo.
Vitz things.
Like a Vitz thing. With that small boot. You can't literally fit. You know what I mean? You can't, because if you're saying one suitcase is 1 million, right?
Bruv,
so how many
suitcase being the one for traveling or a brief?
The traveling
one. The traveling bag.
Yeah.
That can be a million.
He's saying you can fit 1 million. So you can fit 1 million. So I'm saying 5 million.
You guys, the thing is, where is all this money from?
You've seen
these guys all have this money that they want to put a cap on it at like 4 bill per person when they are going for presidency. 4 bill, bro.
No, candidates, presidential candidates can
for
use
campaigning.
4 billion. Yeah, they've been given a limit of 4 billion each.
You Kenyans are dying of hunger.
Those are 6 candidates. That's 24 billion.
And you know, sadly, all this money is stolen. It's not even their money.
None of these guys agreed to do an audit on their finances. You remember that?
They
refused that bill
jammed.
like ASAP. Guys not even attending parliament to sit down.
They are declaring their wealth in secret. What is the point?
I
swear we're being like clued by monkeys.
Sometimes I dare to say that Kenyans like we are daft on purpose.
No, we are too tolerant. We hatujafika mwisho. Our elasticity is still
has
going.
not yet reached the point of no return.
We just don't care.
I say we're daft because by the time you're comfortably being told that the leader you want to vote for, the leader you're willing to go hungry for, has a budget to spend
4 billion.
You in your head. Where to ujaona
this even before we continue this, you guys, let's hit a break. Come back. You're watching the 420 show.
Yeah.
420. We come back. We discuss this more in length because then I really do think cap 4 bill. Do you know how much 4 bill is? Like how many ball gums? Bruv. You buy the company and you go and you settle it properly. You know.
All right.
Strickland bitch with 2, I'm not a nyarudu. Shit, umechachisha, umepita cloudy pizza. To fly this Simon Ninja, you're gonna need a visa. It's me, her, and a doobie, that's a perfect reason. Hey, I'm a doobie in excess. Name it talk, I think. Pineapple Express. Stoner, hey. Now they call the stone face. Stoner, yeah, check my stone face.
unasaka koro kitu ka for 20 am hivi, na unajua vene huwaga ngori kupata pedi kwanza morning sautadu, na uwezi iva nyaru nyarudu 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 bitch murol man bitch bitch new we van bitch bitch strictly bitch bitch man bitch too.
Gwanda nyeupe cocaine, I got him going insane. Boy, I see what ya hoy. Hare si cheese and brain. Ukumblane na kimblane, napiganisho machain. Ukumblane na kimblane, mjinga napigwa machain. Nikisema I'm on the papo, yo sisemi codeine. I'm so hooty pain. Tini white na ni plain. Ukumblane na kimblane, napiganisho machain. Ukumblane na kimblane, mjinga napigwa na chain. Atimblane na kimblane, niapiganishwe machain. Kizidi niarushwe dame, akuje Johnny pe brain. After hapo mpate kwa kona, I'm about to snatch me a chain. Hivyo ndongwesa alitokwa kabaki ya kicomplain. Nonsense, sawa masaka the contest. Easy lakini ni complex. Akia nani the one flex. Wachori wana race kuchaita tani ya this is a contest. Mtani usilete umama ati juu uko gauge. Ngati utazamwa na mbaru wapigwe change. 5-4s on the payroll, bees, Johnny bees, they do any for the cheese, yeah it is what it is. Cheki fala ameti, yale dhani tuni discussion, nilikuja na maji, sini movie, like kanga ni action. Snacha nigga chain like chwa alidhani ni mapepo riswa kihuti mpaka kwa sonara maniga nigeuza ndo nipate hii chwa. Gwanda nyeupe cocaine, I got him going insane. Boy, I see what ya hoy. Hare si cheese and brain. Ukumblane na kimblane, napiganisho machain. Ukumblane na kimblane, mjinga napigwa machain. Nikisema I'm on the papo, yo sisemi codeine. I'm so hooty pain. Tini white na ni plain. Ukumblane na kimblane, napiganishwa machain. Ukumblane na kimblane, mjinga napigwa na chain. Ile designer na kick, nishinda chezaji wa FIFA. Axe Mogi ina sifa ya kutembezaga na vifa. Sumiza maweri, uliza arifa. Subira yuvutanga heri, sivuta marifa. So kitu cheki keep your distance. These niggas very persistent. Ni kitu cheki cho vibaya vifani ni vita inaanza hapa instant. Instant, yeah. Nikiti cheki cho vibaya vifani ni vit. These niggas rapping the same. Fuck niggas ain't got no shame. Them niggas yapping on the mic. Them niggas ain't got no game. Oh ya boy kumamako, una zozo na blame. Nyororo kwa knuckles, unapigwa na chain. RIC cheese and brain, zetu nkuwacha hoi. Wona dhani ni toy, tabaki nimekoki maboy. Kauli dhani ni mboy, hapa mblane ato boy. Woli dhani ni mboy, hapa Gwanda nyeupe cocaine, I got him going insane. Boy, I see what ya hoy. RSC cheese and brain. Ukumblane na kimblane, napiganisho machain. Ukumblane na kimblane, mjinga napigwa machain. Nikisema I'm on the papo, yo sisemi codeine. I'm so hooty pain. Tini white na ni plain. Ukumblane na kimblane, napiganishwa machain. Ukumblane na kimblane, mjinga napigwa na chain.
Strip naked.
Bitch! This bitch is hot, man. New music on RogueRadio.live.
Freak out, yo!
nadai kukata maji na kwa bagni na nduku kama dhati kusaka ganji ni raibu gaga gati kama maji sinilizama ndani. Hey, Yanks ako dhika mauji mazee ako fine na katuma blue ticks na hiyo after party mazee iliweza karao alikamwe behaving unruly super gluting mazee zishanishika si zimenipanda tu kama uchumi I'm on a shoulder I'm trying to convince at let's keep it casual sihitaji rumi triweka junction style na shift kama NFS carbon chacho alisema my body's a temple na washa kimoja saa hiyo si ni ason Rita she giving me head kama salon cause I'm the shit hapo nyuma ya tampon crash na the union nanga ka brother saa hapo kajua kona shida ya macho na pull up na whip nika mini slevona mali na shiko ngedhani merombwa min baba yao tangu wawe wakidi niliwache kiwa kitembea na stroller na muche za chini katizi ya roller life ni hadi meshinda na bona kuna mabeshte niliwaminia mwishowe tu walinicheza kapoka but yo ni maisha tu sani na isha tu mupenda noti za brown na hadi za blue niko kwa hewa cannabis sativa kimbicho kwa kichwa kujificha pika bushada ni heri na mini subira juu venye naivuta nikana piga binja tu siseme atio manzi ni wako juu atakaa huko atararuliwa tu. Hey. After party nadai kukata maji na kwa bagni na nduku kama dhati kusaka ganji ni raibu gaga gati kama maji sinilizama ndani. After party nadai kukata maji na kwa bagni na nduku kama dhati kusaka ganji ni raibu gaga gati kama maji sinilizama ndani. Weekendi mazetu na party nikaa tuna shida hakuna matata vileo debe na chuna yo basic all out ungedhani nje kuna dhanda kama kurap ingewanga ni Cosmo nanga nikani ingewanga na masters na dai yomoke nishike kigari saa juu kuna watu nadai kukanyaga haba na haba nikani mahomo nasikia ati wanajazanga kibaba speaking of which manzi yako ako hapa na hema nataka tu spoon kama sapa mumu tanyuki yule tanga utamu weso kuna venye nilipendanga ladha party tukiwatekanga ni kama tu bao ile capture tu wananitanga Jerry transformer mwangu shanga bazenye ziko na power mindo the shit mazeka hunipati the chances are utanipata kwa pampas wanasemanga no man is an island lakini monanga mini Madagascar moment of silence jubid nisha mada producer na mona lifika matanga hii game nilimari wedonde mebaki ukiwa kado na daini bahati Jerry the Sanju nikiwa kwa stu mina angushanga hit so mafans wako basking no time to waste maze no dilidali sahanika tatu saa juu niko manchis do what you love so ni either ningekuwa rapa au nikuwe actor wangwati. Hey, damn, hey. After party nadai kukata maji na kwa bagni na nduku kama dhati kusaka ganji ni raibu gaga gati kama maji sinilizama ndani. After party nadai kukata maji na kwa bagni na nduku kama dhati kusaka ganji ni raibu gaga gati kama maji sinilizama ndani.
Ladies and gentlemen, I go by name Papa Don. You know how it be like, loving the hip hop since '96. It's a pleasure. Introduced to the game. Here I is, people. You're my love thing, hip hop, you're my love thing. Been feeling you since '96 when I first knelt down and proposed to you. On the stereo, let my tape rock to the tape pop. Often lost in limbo, trying to figure out how to reconcile our egos. Couple of times done broke my heart. I ain't sweating you, you got a way of knocking it down, you know. Taking me places, lyrical pages, skipping the classes, melody taught. To be attached like a casino to gambler, the kind of love that make you wanna make money. Hip hopper, you're my love thing. 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 Hip hopper, you're my love. Verse 2, levels done change now. 11 out of 10, do your math right. I'm finna deliver lyrical midwife. I bet you take a seat, this gonna take a while. I don't walk around with metal detectors, I just keep it lightweight with my chunk detailers. Keeping it real, no lyrical steroids. 1-2-step program, I did that. Outcast outlaw, Louis Papa Down, that's what I'm all about more. feels more than the one I stand, you know. Hip hopper, you're my love thing. 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 Hip hopper, you're my love. To my fans that's holding it down for me, keeping it real with me. Real talk, roll up a joint for me. Damn, whoever don't give 100% in. I ain't taking nothing from people who think they win. A little detail, a little free will, a little music for the people to believe in, a little hope for the soldier on the grind. We ain't taking chances, we know the circumstances. I'm a nerd for sure, I'm a G for real. You ain't feeling what I got, you can swallow. I'm on a mission, my agenda got 11 to me. Raw theme scratching me at 6 after 23. Now I do my thing, I ain't trouble nobody, I'm trying to do my thing. And this one's a hit for the radio, I'm just hoping it's alright. Hip hopper, you're my love thing. 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 Hip hopper, you're my love.
Rogue Radio. Sound of it, singer. We keep it gangster rich here, nigga.
Mina jua unaipenda, unaitaka pia. Neza jua na design unaiangalia. Ukibonga fiti neza kupatia. Yo.
Dema kona titi, dema kona nyonyo, dema kona hips na bado yeni kamomo. Dema kona titi, dema kona nyonyo, dema kona hips na bado yeni kamomo. Titi, nyonyo, hips na bado yeni kamomo. Titi, nyonyo, hips na bado yeni kamomo.
Mina come through na madoba, mina come through kama chick na waosha na zoza. Moves za kibis na wabonya, ma skills za kuspit ziko ill, sitapona na bora. Hadi mapinchi na waosha, kijana nyangao hadi mabinti na nyorosha na kwara. Na nikasisi na bisteka sadaka, na nikahisi na feel tuko tamasha na pasha. Limi design ya lighter na washa na mada, nikute kizani unaona kata na fuata. Na pima mizani doba na wapa ni blanda, kanapozungusha kama kinanda.
Titi, nyonyo, hips na bado yeni kamomo. Titi, nyonyo, hips na bado yeni kamomo. Dema kona titi, dema kona nyonyo, dema kona hips na bado yeni kamomo. Dema kona titi, dema kona nyonyo, dema kona hips na bado yeni kamomo.
Kata kata mpaka down vile doba inachuna. Kiuno kama feni, songa nikupe peni. Mashore kuzitoka, kunyonga kila kona. Misi, boba na rom kama David. Niko viral ka VCT, mistari nina drip ka imetoboka. Zingine kwenye kucha nimesonda ni omo. Kila day niko lit, danger, danger. Na tereza kwa bitu, utadhani kono kono. Tingiza hizo tako dogo dogo na doido. Chini kwa chini, safisha tukidasta. Siku tetema ni kubomoka tukibasta.
Titi, nyonyo, hips na bado yeni kamomo. Titi, nyonyo, hips na bado yeni kamomo. Dema kona titi, dema kona nyonyo, dema kona hips na bado yeni kamomo. Dema kona titi, dema kona nyonyo, dema kona hips na bado yeni kamomo.
Toto momo kamebeba nyonyo. Haga haga kulia makushoto na vyote. Teka steki ya buchari, ukidunga hiyo mindi unafanya dudu yangu irauke juju.
Dema kona titi, dema kona nyonyo, dema kona hips, mimi napenda mamomo. Dema kotiki ndio mimi napiga sticky, napenda vitu bigi ndio kwangu ziko fiti, fiti. Yes boss, vitu naleta ni hot hot, niko high note, presidential check it rap code. Tuko on top, hapa hakuna kuflop boss. Kama lip gloss, doba mizinga we on course.
Titi, nyonyo, hips na bado yeni kamomo. Titi, nyonyo, hips na bado yeni kamomo. Dema kona titi, dema kona nyonyo, dema kona hips na bado yeni kamomo. Dema kona buda boss unajua Nita Silva taja kuwa kaili kuangania kukua taja kuwa dimba heta kipangua taja kuwa buda ka umejitambua sema jo itakuwa ka unaamini inaweza kuwa taja kuwa kaili kuangania kukua taja kuwa dimba heta kipangua taja kuwa buda ka umejitambua sema jo itakuwa ka unaamini inaweza kuwa Dagoreti ndo nimetoka na siogopi sinitomoka na tabidi na sichoki niko fishi underwater wanioni borake nitafika siku moja na jo itajipa bado janza lipa but mimi nangojea mamita Kristimbia futi sita utachipata umejizika Sianzisha vita kama sijui vile itaisha Nichitambo kama winners wa kuna kitu inanitisha taja kuwa kaili kuangania kukua taja kuwa dimba heta ukipangua taja kuwa buda ka umejitambua sema jo itakuwa ka unaamini inaweza kuwa taja kuwa kaili kuangania kukua taja kuwa dimba heta ukipangua taja kuwa buda ka umejitambua sema jo itakuwa ka unaamini inaweza kuwa Luka nilivisha san kibonga wachizika Sika zuni skiza min kikohozi naitika Kalamu min kishika si miuchore imejia wina Attitude ya loser min limada na nkazika Sezi nkajiangusha si watejo tanianika Hata usponya liga si utashtukia nimejialika Supata ukiringa siku moja bei mintafika Leo na skuma wiki kesho minta skuma dinga taja kuwa kaili kuangania kukua taja kuwa dimba heta ukipangua taja kuwa buda ka umejitambua sema jo itakuwa ka unaamini inaweza kuwa taja kuwa kaili kuangania kukua taja kuwa dimba heta ukipangua taja kuwa buda ka umejitambua sema jo itakuwa ka unaamini inaweza kuwa nachezea 180 ukiangalia speedometer zako nikutuseti pelekesha ndoko niga tanionya kwa mneti juu sasa hivi dabe inafika tonia kwa gazeti vile dako inachachisha sikuzi josi mimi nkipchoge sema wina hata sikuchekeshi kako mbali hii ni stima lukunia kijeshi sovye siogopangi vita Eli niko freshi kani rada nimesafisha taja kuwa kaili kuangania kukua taja kuwa dimba heta ukipangua taja kuwa buda ka umejitambua sema jo itakuwa ka unaamini inaweza kuwa taja kuwa kaili kuangania kukua taja kuwa dimba heta ukipangua taja kuwa buda ka umejitambua sema jo itakuwa ka unaamini inaweza kuwa
Non-stop music.
Oh my God! Yo son, you're listening to www.roadradio.live.
Test your skill against an opponent of your choice online and make quick cash using the Manyana app.
Oh my God.
Siu Falandugu. Download the Manyana app on Google Play Store and place as low as 20 shillings for a chance to double your money by simply playing a game of drops.
Yeah, baby.
Walai Buddha, usisote ka fala.
Menyana Buddha, pesa ikizoea.
Yo, Mad Kong. Minute fair bro. Starter. Say ring hii nimekopa kopa aibaka chuka disab album Dondoroka na chachisha ka alma nina chase mbeke sijincha gwegani kuna chonka bash na gurubani kuna ubani kwa chat na tumegani kuna jaba kwa base na pamsani
yeah. Jijini shamba la madawa sijiko na ninauo tungu yangu bigina toshana na zandauo misigo kwa Biblia sosi nite Paulo akakanganya kana auto na pia manyo lirizo release na salon kuna peace bei imepanda skizi surusha majis tuko maakasho wengine wakipanda dress good day to the world everybody kula kiss after age on the beer alafu si mapendangi masomo lakini anadai d nisha order chicken na bado anadai beef nikidonzo kimatangi everybody joatis mini dingo na bado na watoka kipoli si baraka na bado nina saka na mikosi kajaba na shikisha Monday to Jumamosi kashada kwa tendo malichoni kosi
ring hii nimekoka kopa aibaka chuka juisa adna Dondoroka na chachisha ka alma nina chase ndeke sijincha gwegani kuna chomko bash na gurubani kuna ubani kwa chat nitumie gani kuna jaba kwa base na pamsani
yeah. Ukiona stoshi mboga choni shazo ya nyama na kauna ngori manze mistambu wangila wama niko na manzi mcute na manzeni mkiri mayoni peanga kitu atakaje jasima discuss me motherfucker tunakula wa
na gurubani. Kuna ubani kwa church nitumie gani? Kuna jaba kwa base na pamsani.
Shamada man. Shamada man.
Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wenye haga ile nono. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wanafanya niwe ai. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wenye haga ile nono. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wanafanya niwe ai.
Teka mali safi ndo napendaga. Ngoko yani kingeus kimejibebanga. Nateka zote TZ Kenya Uganda. Nipate nao tu kwa bedding kiwa mangana. Na jamini ya menese zijishuku. Zile za hukumu piganga tuputupu. Na saa zingine manzee mukosa mutu. Lakini daily na kwanga tuna kutu.
Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wenye haga ile nono. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wanafanya niwe ai. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wenye haga ile nono. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wanafanya niwe ai. Mangoko mandoko na nikoloko, yani chombo kwa soko. Mtoto jojo lazima pongo mkoro kwenye hii dodo. Na kwanga kolo kwa watoto wenye haga nono. Amebeba walai mpaka ndani mina penya. Shani jenga na bado analia bado tena. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wenye haga ile nono. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wanafanya niwe ai. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wenye haga ile nono. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wanafanya niwe ai.
Metakan mesakan kapata na kwa ken medata na juu yuni mada. Uyo siezi acha manze yuni bamba kwanza pale kwenye haga na mapaja. Magizani ni mdigi kakichimbi na pige kelele juu kwa mechi ya firimbi. Na sasa wote kasarani ya dimuiki na style tuni dogi tabia ndo za kifisi.
Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wenye haga ile nono. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wanafanya niwe ai. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wenye haga ile nono. Mangoko, mangoko, mangoko wanafanya niwe ai. Min kijana na yangu si fupi round ai. Na kubamba niaje mami we unajam Min kijana kamoja kablanda bila handa siwezi blanda kwa kitanda na kwa gatu mjanja na kuganga so shani rada.
This is Rogue Radio.
Lord of mercy. Jones. Tuna legalize zetu moshi na gomba ni kilo moja nice. Kakuvuta riz bila ngwai hatufai. Kiatu number 11 Karen Kong representing. Ama ninja na wafara kama alim. Gwiji wananiabudu kadini. Pins na niko imara ka simba. Chaba na niko tuchai kaketepa. Watambwa don popo ndo mwandishi wa katiba. Diplomat, hata sina diploma. Manyani ni watukane hadharani. Jimmy natisha serikali kama njigi. Kamlesh pedi wa magoro ka patni. Sonko na vuta umati ka mbuvi. Starehe, mheshimiwa Charles Kanyi. Kilifi kwa kina Amazon Kingi. Nina miadi ka Kirubi. Nina marini ka Ntalami. Napendo na wachina na walami. Si rangi tu sauti pia swaga da. Ha! Tunazidi tukushikilia. Zenu zinashuka zinadidimia. Tunazidi tuka oi, tunazidi tukushikilia. Zenu zinashuka zinadidimia. Ha! Tunazidi tukushikilia. Zenu zinashuka zina.
Na in the ghetto, gunshots echo. Beats that only death can settle. Unaseka una hiyo method, let it go on record. Makosa jina yangu kumention na hizi guilty pleasures daily tuna wrestle na ishi off downtown connections, top kwa food chains, natural selections. I'd brush up with the law, mere mortals taking aim at a god. Used to do it on the block, say audience me CEOs and the board. Rap economics, Forbes, lost a lot, be up on top. Brag about profit, see bodies drop. Hooked up now the hounds for the fortune. Spit now and I consume. Keep it real, no costume. New cuts but slowly old school. Now my tracks premium DJ's cuts. Kufika hapa kazi tu hakuna chalap. Delivery on point na lyrics sharp.
Yeah, tunazidi tukushikilia. Zenu zinashuka zinadidimia. Tunazidi tuka. Oi, tunazidi tukushikilia. Zenu zinashuka zinadidimia. Ha, tunazidi tukushikilia. Nani mitaani broad daylight to the legalized. Tunazidi tukushikilia. Zenu zinashuka zinadidimia. Tunazidi tuka. Oi, tunazidi tukushikilia. Zenu zinashuka zinadidimia. Ha, tunazidi tukushikilia. Zenu zinashuka zina. Zenu zinashuka zina.
This is Rogue Radio.
Mellow. Green side shit. Gunset shit. I shot my niggas. Fuck the feds them. Gates them on my case. Car didn't go that case. I heard that they ran my door down whilst I was out in the way. Whilst I was out in the way. 28 shit, where S. The Jakes them on my case. Car didn't go that case. I heard that they ran my door down whilst I was out in the way in Kenya on a holiday. I'm pissed that I can't come back to the 828. Corona got me locked at the UK. But I'm coming back. I can't give a day cause the Jakes might catch me at the airport when I'm checking back. My mom happy that I ain't in the U. But she know what I do for the gang. Grab a Rambo, splash shoes, no cap. On the block I sell it, we do crack. Tell it we do crap when it comes to the J tryna grab man, send that food upstate. Ain't getting grabbed with any class A. Bro, these readers popping okay. Tap to tap my Yanji from Quay. I'm 28, what did you say? You're onto me. Pff, no way, bitch, take back the words so I pop out your brains. Aye. You can your Kevin wetted, no stressing, that's board they chefing. Man, no for the gang, I'm repping GS28, that's my section. Man, them step with it, that's just the blast. They leave heads back, them tarnished. When I come back, there's minimal chances of you surviving when I'm riding. Hop off the PC or out the things and just fry him. M1 is on my hit list. JM, you're on my hit list. Joshua, you're definitely on my hit list. The verbal's long, I ain't into that shit. No more, it's straight violence, dojo. Bust a left and a right, tryna touch me, no. M1 is a fucking nerd. Ask for the yash and I lick up the cap, but when I cut him, he's fucked. Aye. JM is a fucking tweep. Gonna call up when I need some egg fried rice as a sweet as sour chicken. So please, stop with the talk, it's a whack. Got my raps on the track, delivery rider, you ain't no glider. Had you waiting bakers, now we outside of school. I'ma show you that life has changed and for your bro D Joshua, Snapchat model, I'm sending me snaps at 11 AM when I'm sleeping. This and I'm feeling, but when I catch him, I'ma leave him bleeding. Brutal, pull up and squeeze it, ooh, inject him the rusty 17. I swoop, leave him bleeding, aye. Fucking nerds. Yeah, man. Huh? Leave him, sending me snaps saying I'm at the road, you sleep at me. SC8, you G, nigga, come pull up if you really want this beef. But wait, till I come back so I can hear you screaming. K1 allow this G. Aye. K1 allow this G. This would have been done like ages ago. If I put a bag on each of you assholes, could I got my body to do that job, but I wanna be there when you die, so know it was me that packed you off. Bring my mop, cleaning ting. Sauce them up on some pot smoke ting. Sauce them up, YP told me sauce them up. If you see them there, we're chinging them straight. No delays, cause it's whatever, it's whatever. Catch me case, I say no name. Where were you in the 4th of August 2019, mate? Officer, I was at young and brain. AC2 sloppy, amazing noddy, 10-10 rating. Man still rages, tackled the whole of the NG7. Is DC, none of these backup wagons. Aye.
Bloody chaos to the world. This family. Oles, oles, Fonditini. That's why my good maguns upendo na ladies kwanza wale wa sexy hii kitu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume that's why maguns upendo na ladies wale wako steady hii kitu bana ni deadly cheki design to iko trend that's why maguns upendo na ladies kwanza wale wa sexy hii kitu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume that's why maguns upendo na ladies wale wako steady hii kitu bana ni deadly cheki design to iko trend that's why maguns upendo na ladies me and you tuko tukua bedi MG Kuban Kejani tuko mimi na mabebi na msho mi nataka hedi jegi nikipiga mafegi manzesi ni team weekendi buda ebu kuwa ready K1 tunaingia na mbogi oles na mashori makeki wakijua nishon mali kwa stage wanapiga makofi wakijua nishon mali kwa stage wanapiga saluti wakijua nishon mali kwa stage that's why maguns upendo na ladies kwanza wale wa sexy hii kitu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume that's why maguns upendo na ladies wale wako steady hii kitu bana ni deadly cheki design to iko trend that's why maguns upendo na ladies kwanza wale wa sexy hii kitu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume that's why maguns upendo na ladies wale wako steady hii kitu bana ni deadly cheki design to iko trend nikipiga pick me kuanga wavy drip deep on a daily basis freestyle boss kat kwa teli hata kama napenda na ladies kucheat nayo siwezi hizo ni vako za kirezi ni painting na mezesi raushi niko drill mavela madubi Sancho ameroll my head siko nje kama Chris Kirubi nimegoa kisono na ukedi mpaka thiga girl get ready ni ukweli naipenda malady juvile yo kitu ni tight unaweza piga ka uja steady that's why maguns upendo na ladies kwanza wale wa sexy hii kitu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume that's why maguns upendo na ladies wale wako steady hii kitu bana ni deadly cheki design to iko trend that's why maguns upendo na ladies kwanza wale wa sexy hii kitu bana ni crazy cheki hata nanza kume that's why maguns upendo na ladies wale wako steady hii kitu bana ni deadly cheki design to iko trend
my goons na kuchafua sensation kwa ladies clean southside bloodies ndo tunakembea magialis nimekula na rap wa shash dem ni masheke sina biz banda my shughuli yami stick on me right in case my raise ya bring run vibe don't play with us
and we're back. We're back.
Yeah, guys, welcome back.
You don't know how to use that mic, eh?
Who's mine or who's mic?
Mine.
Oh,
tumekioka.
Bana. Nini? What were you guys talking about, Bana?
Yeah, there was some hot
I
topic.
guess first of all, wake up. Welcome, Soli and Diesel. Welcome. Tulikuwa tunaongelea. We were talking about whether that legislature who came out to say that many women in parliament have shagged to make their way to the top is true. And me, I was of the opinion that it's true.
Was she shocked, that woman who said it?
I don't know.
But it was a confession. And inadvertent confessions. Basically, anasema pia alidinywa ndio akapanda huko juu. What was her name?
I know there was no name.
What was her name of that MP?
The legislature who?
The legislator who said she was fucked, that's why she became... No, clearly other people are being fucked and she's not being fucked. Today's man. Yeah, she's the good one in parliament who didn't give it up. Who made it fairly.
Maybe she might be the good one.
Ndio sababu anasikia uchungu.
Tusikie. Maybe she might be the good one.
Anasema watu walidinywa and they made it, and me I should have been fucked also.
What was the name?
Anyone got the name of that MP?
Ujue yenyewe yeye anaweza kwa standard ya watu wajakulu na wakafika hiyo top.
Maybe she's jealous that others were eaten, and that she just spent money and campaigned and drove around the country. Others just had sex. Najua ni dem moja
Lakini seriously,
najua ni dem moja amekauka sana.
I really want to hear it out.
Who has the story?
I also want to know more about. Okay, because apparently the sport was
Wacha jokes. Wewe umeandika prod, mimi sijafungua prod leo.
It is in a
I
format
was
some
late.
of our phones cannot open.
Even mine.
They start saying ODT. I do not know. PCS, dude, that's some sci-fi stuff you're giving us.
Umetutumia tracker.
ODT, msame atumia phone.
Yeah, this is like NYS.
CIA.
You know, we are being tracked.
KBC, CNN, DEA.
Hata simu yako imeshindwa.
KKK. I've never seen an ODT.
Yeah, this is the first time I know PPT for PowerPoint, but you guys ODT I've never.
You know, I can put this as a screensaver, right?
What's that?
ODT.
Hey, you guys, that's like a GPS, IP address.
What is ODT?
What does ODT even mean?
So anyway, at what happened?
Your story at
you were here. What happened?
So a legislator came forward. They were going to actually protest that some person had said that most of the women, it was I think in one of the media outlets, that most of the women who are in parliament or any of the cabinets have actually like slept their way there.
Who
that
said
was the
this?
real.
Who said it?
Who exactly said it?
It was forwarded from an article. So we didn't pinpoint on the person. We didn't get into that because us were still discussing the morality
story.
of it. Yeah.
It's a
the morality
story.
of it. They were reporting something which we already know. Because there are people who are in some offices who you can't know how they got there, and they didn't get there on merit. Let's just be honest, guys.
Me can say one thing. Like KBC, kuna places mzee nimeenda yani zile
KBC?
like KBC.
Oh, okay.
Places mzee nimeenda yani yenye unapata the entire management
ni madem,
ni wazae. Unajua like hata si madem yani ni wazae, and then sasa madem wao wote ni ma secretary.
Huh? Yeah. Their chicks are their secretary.
So to find a chief in that
Kukatia. Oh, kupat.
Most wazae. Ndo makampani mingi ni wazae. So means that is a chief. The one who was saying that is wazae pay.
They paid since independence.
You know, they pay. So now, the people who pay are
A lot of them never really fought for it. They were just handed over the country.
Home guard. They are home guard.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they were
so
given the same
home guards.
concept of someone who pays with their own. Toka sasa ukiangalia hata kama hiyo story ya bringing morality to our system as you said. Mademu wanakulwa ndo some position. Imagine it's that old mentality there. Hao wenyewe ndo wanaangalia wanaona dem afai kuwa hapa. Ndio inafikia hapa. Wacha tumtolee do, nipatie kuma mimi. Because right now most people utaendea mtu wa kule bro, mtu anakula na songe ako like unaweza me I want delivery, you know. So I can lie to you that I know so and so.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that I get that. You know.
But do you think
but
it
when
is
it's my own biz, you can't fuck your way up. Like
No, those are public bodies.
this generation, you can't fuck your way.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's what is happening.
These slay queens out here.
What do you think they're doing?
They are never fucking their way up for jobs. Hebu angalia jobs wanafanya.
So-
Huwezi enda kwa ati in a private
Private company, it's hard.
you can't fuck your way
You
up.
guys,
Gava
what do you
too.
mean? Private companies.
Private company.
Just the other
private,
day,
my
they-
own company, you have to perform. There's no shagging.
I can fuck you.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with it was about me releasing or you releasing something. It has nothing to do
In a
with you
in
when unapanda huku in a private company your results.
In the public sector, it's hard. I mean,
you
private
know,
sector.
You know, there are some NGOs which came to light about 2 months ago about internal sex accusations and what is this the like. the people who are actually sleeping around to get promotions and the like. Yes, this is private sector. This is an NGO, and some of the managers were transferred. One claimed she's actually leaving the place because she's moving to a better environment for her, as in terms of her growth.
Well, she's not being genuine.
But the thing is, accusations were labeled against her that she's the one, before
She was eating boys.
you have to pass through.
Is this
her.
organization the Catholic Church? They're the ones who transfer. Catholics are the ones who transfer sex pests. Sex pests. Police. But you don't do that.
that is
not only sex.
You fuck up, they take you to jail.
But my point is this. Yo, that's NGO unajua hata ukiangalia hiyo si kitu ya mtu, ni kitu ya watu.
It's not a private company as such.
So private company means like it has one
A business, really, one
Actually a business, yani there's an ownership onto it.
You open a company and trying to make money. You can't have people fucking around
And
here.
you're fucking to get a cheo. Uende wapi?
Mimi ndio mwenye kampuni.
Mimi ndio mwenye kampuni. So like ati unasema ati unajua nini? Na imagine you are not offered. For me to keep your lifestyle, I need to offer.
So no one is going to sleep their way up your company.
Bro, if you're sleeping, that's on you.
As long as you sleep and turn up on Monday.
No one is going to be flexing in your company to like get.
The only person who
further,
might actually a business is difficult to do those.
What are you flexing?
You flexing and then you bring a daft person here, then your company
you've not seen how. You see, this thing is about, there are some people, both male and female. They are in positions which, under their merit, they should not be there.
That is private and public sector. It's straightforward in the public. Even NGOs are a bit more like.
Hata hii kesi yenu si public.
Yeah, it's a public sector issue.
So public sector tulipata nakwambia hata kesi si public.
Yeah. Parastatal.
So ukiangalia leadership hizo kesi kadi ukiangalia leadership yetu ni wazae wako hapo wengi the reality.
Unasema wazae ndio wanakula watu kwa hizo makampuni.
Yeah. Yes.
Tukiongea hapa
Yeah, youth.
As like 65, or is it something like
Moody
that?
is 100. What are you saying?
But that
Moody, even Moody Ali.
We thought that nigga was
We
dead,
thought that guy lived and ended. Died of natural causes at 100.
No, for real, like.
Alikuwa ameanza
Who's it? I
kufossilize.
think it was like 65.
Bana.
Calcifying.
Moody is an ancestor.
Then he was chosen as a youth representative. As in, come on, man. Like, which private sector will do that? Unless useme unaleta babu yako.
Unataka kuangusha kampuni yako.
Unaleta babu yako unasema huyu ndo ako in charge of social media.
Some 75-year-old and is the one who.
And fashion for the company.
Your grandmother now is in charge of fashion.
But it's a good thing that this issue came up. Right? And I see it's a lady who said that. It's something that is prevalent, standing in society, in organizations, even in the private sector. Yeah, or just to, there are people who will step on other people just to get to the top. And I have a friend who was in corporate, but he was also accused of sexual harassment. So the organization, one of these big multinationals, so the organization calls the guy and they tell the guy, there are some allegations that were made. We've investigated and we've found you guilty and we have to let you go. At no one time was the guy ever called, asked to give the side of the story. And I know the guy is He's a pretty upstanding guy. So he explained it to me, this is what was happening. There's a lot of politics. There was some restructuring in the organization. Some people were going to lose their jobs, and the only way they will retain their job is to get this guy out, so that when the organization is restructured, they take his position. Yeah? But there was a time, having affairs in the office, really it was just considered your private business. But in this day and age, there are real consequences.
It's called cancel culture.
There are real consequences.
It's called cancel culture.
Sued, you can lose your job. So as a man, I think you need to be very careful. You have like the Pence rule, Mike Pence, who he never has a meeting with a lady without his wife there.
Voila.
That's what he's taking.
that's
Antitrust.
Hey,
Antitrust.
No,
No.
it's true.
Why?
Because
He
the
doesn't
guy is
trust
senior.
himself.
No, he's senior. He trusts himself. But anyone can come out and say, this guy harassed me sexually.
But
Well,
your-
isn't
your wife
isn't
can
that
do
the same
whatever they're
thing?
doing is based on sexual.
That's what
I'm
I'm
telling
wondering. I'm
you.
vice president.
Then yesterday I was watching a clip. There's this MMA fighter who, when they were, they have those beautiful ladies, and then the lady, the guy held the lady, and then they started saying that sexually harassed. So when the guy won the fight, they brought the lady again. The guy said, he went and stood the other side. Paka they are wondering what's up. But it's gotten to that level.
But it's what one is allowed. So I'm just saying, if I'm taking a listen. If I'm taking a I can't sexually harass anyone. Can you imagine that mashikabi anajua hapa ni cameraman. Mpaka nimespankaga kitrump pale niko ya cameraman.
And spank her in the pussy. Spank us and grab her by the pussy.
The moment tena naenda meeting, so hatuendi meeting Airbnb. Hatuendi meeting
No,
hotel room.
Mike Pence, I think, is
It
taking
has
it,
to be
too
done
far.
in public.
But because
it's either it's
But this
because he doesn't trust himself.
This like the same
Kama wife
thing
yake
does-
yuko atachuna matatu.
No.
I think
hivi aone hata Samantha
I think he's being proactive, you guys.
No,
he's
there
being
are
proactive.
many
'cause-
people go for meetings without
What
their
do you mean?
wives.
Yes, but you see, the thing
and
is,
you don't go
And you don't go spanking bitches.
if you're someone in a
Your
position
bedroom
who
has
can
cameras.
be,
utafanyiwa nini? Cameras tumeenda kuongea chenye tunaongea na information kwa kampani yako itatoka best on venye wewe unataka information itoke.
but that's why there are leaks, you guys. That's why there are leaks. You can. Yeah. Yeah.
And then she says you sexually harassed. How will you prove that?
And it's usually how your word
with,
against
with
hers.
this cancel culture we have nowadays.
Exactly. So he's being.
Ukisikia
That's like the same thing of.
Badala ya kusema so unasema there are a lot of things you can do. Unaweza weka voice recorder, unaweza kuwa. You can have anything
Camera
in your own
even.
office. In your own office you can have anything.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
unaona toa hizo vitu lakini ukikuja dem yoyote hii kampuni call your wife.
Now let's take it overboard, you guys.
Huh? Like
Yeah,
Let's
your
take it
wi-
overboard.
Your
I'm
wife,
having a meeting with a female tomorrow.
because no,
Baby, tomorrow.
tomorrow we are meeting the Prime Minister of Australia,
Prime Minister of
of
Australia.
Germany, the Chancellor of Germany.
Just in case she might sexually harass me.
No, that guy is taking it too far
Yeah,
because
that's
this
taking
guy
it
was
too
a vice
far.
president, so he's taking his bitch
I don't.
to
I
government
don't,
meetings,
I have to
Why are you
agree
taking
with
your bitch to
him.
government
secret meetings,
In fact,
because
umeappoint bitch wako tayari as a personal advisor.
Kwanza he should be
By
arrested.
default.
That is now nepotism.
Huh?
Because their meetings,
No,
Their
you
meetings-
guys,
their
just
meetings-
wait here.
there are meetings a vice president goes that need clearance. High
Yes,
clearance. So he gave
yes.
his wife high clearance to government secrets.
Kuna huyu mwingine historia yake.
Because he can't keep his hands off beaches.
Ni wapi huyu president alienda, was it France or UK kwenda to have a virtual meeting?
Ni Chali wa Malawi.
Oh,
Chali
because
wa
the internet was
Malawi?
down or slow.
So
Bull.
apparently he was called there.
By who?
Call where?
Walimcall.
Haikukuwa
Haikuwa yeye ati alikuwa kwa na meeting. That country ilikuwa ni country gani?
Malawi or
Malawi,
one of
of
these
them.
He was called in which country?
UK, it was the
Could you
UK.
put it in context? I don't know what you guys are
Okay.
talking
A
about.
guy left Malawi, was president to go for a virtual meeting in the UK.
In the UK.
Physically, akaenda Britain.
So venye alikuwa na explain ni aliitwa.
Aliitwa aje? So it wasn't a virtual meeting.
No, walimlipia apparently wifi yako isaidii.
Wifi yako.
He's the
We can
president.
have the meeting in a hotel, unaweza kwa hotel.
In live and
So
we.
unaweza kosa kumit huko, lakini huku wifi yetu inawaka.
So he goes to a hotel and does the meeting without having to.
As in, where?
Physically, sasa.
Wako busy, bro. You endo unaweza toka country.
So you come from your country to have a virtual
As the
meeting in
leader.
the
So we are
UK.
paying for you.
Okay.
As the
We are paying
So he
for you.
didn't spend any Malawi money.
Yeah, so the nigga was to bring 10 people. Out of the 10 people,
He brought his wife.
he brought his wife, his daughter, and his son-in-law.
Na hiyo 7 wengine ni
and the other 6.
Foreign minister alibaki Malawi.
Obvious. Obvious. To where are you going? And it's a virtual meeting. Where are you going?
The guy was supposed to go.
He's supposed to be there. As in, it's like he's supposed to be there.
It's a virtual meeting. You don't need to be
No,
there.
no. But if you're pulling, you're picking your farm, you get like.
Alinunuliwa bundles.
Huyo alibaiwa.
Aliambiwa wewe chukua hii. Wacha
Shika
son-in-law
scratch
wangu
card.
waende.
Now,
Akaulizwa mbona, as in kuna, you know, ni
even Minister of Finance should have been there.
hata ambassador.
Nakusho.
Brav,
You're
like
supposed to.
people who actually in the government.
But hawa watu wamebaki ati because you had to carry 3 people. So me I'm guessing, okay, the wife lazima aende naye ni wife ya. Aende na wife, hiyo kuna wife. Na sikuji na wife ati kwa sababu lazima wife akam ni jumeni hiki kitu tungefanya. But jumeniita mimi I come in too.
Where
If
to,
I was
when
coming
one?
alone, juu natumia funds za country, it is a business trip. I would have come alone. And sure,
But since someone is paying.
since someone is paying, I come in too.
But still,
We're not using the country.
Like an amoeba.
Yeah. We're not using the country's funds here. Yeah.
So,
but I'm
So-
not coming at it because you might sexually harass me. I'm bringing my wife just in case.
Outing.
Atataka nifanye ma shopping na mimi sina hiyo idhaa. Unajua nataka akuje senye niko huku. Aende acheze. But kuongezea ni sikiza, I carry my daughter and then I leave my foreign minister.
Daughter is also important.
Daughter
These are-
and
akasema,
son-in-law.
the daughter, there's a reason alibebwa. Ati pia yeye ako na job fulani kwa gaba. Akaulizwa okay, so and the son-in-law, ati pia huyo ako na job
Well,
fulani.
it's Trump. It was Trump, this guy.
I don't. That sounds like a Trump
president,
thing, you
it
know.
sounds- president, wife, daughter, son, all work in the government.
Yeah, they do. And it's a Museveni kind of thing, you know.
Those are, I was going to say that's
low
exactly
blow.
how Museveni rolls.
Low blow.
It's not a low
No,
blow.
it's, let me tell you how.
Call a spade a
Let
spade.
me tell you how low Museveni goes. He took he bought a brand new Learjet. This presidential plane. The first trip was to take his daughter to Germany to give birth.
She
Because
get to go for specialized care, my
in
guy.
the president,
Funny, and you're the
have
president and you don't have
UG.
it in your own country.
They don't. They.
You're
do
the
you know
president.
the president? Do you know the excuse he gave?
You're the president. You don't have it in your own
His
country.
excuse was that hapa hivi she's not safe.
You're the president.
That's the
man.
care he's talking about. you know.
Mayolo. Huh?
That's the specialized care. You know, sometimes people are born,
People are
sometimes
born
have
without
complications
Museveni.
when they're giving birth.
Bravo, are you fucking listening to yourself?
I'm
He's
listening to
being
myself, but
sarcastic.
I'm
Yule
saying
mwenye hizi travel anafanywa nini?
no. See, the ones who can afford to do so.
Bro, you're using
The ones
our
who can,
funds, man. Kwani
you know,
nani analipa prezo?
this is the same thing.
Nani
No,
analipa prezo?
The president is paid out of the taxpayers' money.
And so nani
And the taxpayers are the citizens.
So
but in
citizens are the
that
boss,
in
yeah?
that is what it is theoretically. That is what it is theoretically, but in practicality, he is the boss.
Museveni's daughter. Hawezi pelekwa pale. What do you mean?
Yeah, but I hear you though.
Even me, I don't
It's
go there. Why
true,
you
it's
say
true.
Tu, pia sisi yani ile kuziongelea ni kama tunazi accept.
No.
That's something that should not be accepted.
See, even us over here, politicians, when it comes to election time, their daughters, their kids, and everyone.
No, and we
they
keep on
take them
complaining.
abroad.
We keep on complaining. Bro, our Malawian president did that shit. You know, hata tukaongelea capitalism, huko mali alienda alikuwa interviewed na watu wameivisha capitalism. Na wanashtuka na hiyo kitu. As in people didn't complain in your country that ulitoka tu hivyo.
With your
na
family.
watu watatu.
With your family.
The people are the theoretical bosses, but him, at that moment, he's the boss. They complain, he'll stamp out all those riots.
You see those extremes,
They need to be.
Kama hiyo ndo tunasema mtu wako pia. You extreme. Usieke ati
No, me,
you have to be somewhere with your wife, bro. If you're a public
now
figure,
listen, that's not even a guarantee because your wife can collude with you.
huyo anaweza
Yes, it is.
Dem alidarachalia mine.
It's like
or inaweza kuwa hata
There's no guarantee.
inaweza kuwa venye demu wako wenyewe mlijaribu kusexually nyinyi mlitaka threesome kwa ofisi. It was maybe a fantasy. Unajua dem akaenda ka complain it was true hao walini harass.
Alafu your wife
wife atokeze yani mimi
ni kuna threesome. I don't think it guarantees anything.
It doesn't guarantee shit. It can
look,
go
because why I'm saying it from his point of view, because most of these guys in those positions, they are targeted. They are actually targeted. So anything small can be misconstrued by everyone.
How is your wife a guarantee?
Okay, I do not agree with the wife thing, but
Nimewaambia tu there. I've given you the information. What you do with it is up to you.
No, it makes sense.
Mkiokotwa mtatuambia.
Hapana, unajua niwekaje? Nikienda meeting mimi, check.
Si mandatory, si kitu ni mandatory.
Heri niweke audio, to record audio, we talk about this shit.
Okay, audio can be doctored.
Tunaangalianga kama kuna issue, we look at how other people have dealt with it. Then you decide what works for you.
Me naona tu huyu msee, the reason he brought his wife is that he has sticky fingers. If wife is there, hawezi finger madem hapa. He's a Trump kind of guy. That's why Trump chose him. Akienda meeting alone.
Ule alikuwa ataka kuwa CJ.
Yeah, the guy who wanted his wife to be his assistant.
But he made a very
brilliant
convincing argument.
Where was this?
No, alisema he has diabetes or something. He has a condition, and it requires specialized care.
And his wife is the only one who can cater to him like that.
Special dietary care, administering of his medicine, So he said he would prefer his wife to be there.
He would hire his wife.
Yes. Yeah, he would hire the wife.
That is why he's not the CJ today.
Yeah.
No, but his reason as to
No,
why
his reason is okay, lakini unajua hapo you have two brains.
He didn't get the job.
As in wewe umekuja, tunakutaka wewe kwa hii job. Then you come with your demands.
We come with your bitch. Let's be clear.
Actually, it is those are kind of his demands, though.
Yeah, so tuko hapo you know we can get someone
who doesn't without those.
Now we'll have to pay your wife.
It is like that
medicine.
thing we discussed last week of, you kill your baby, then you can come be with me.
Nasema ndio, like now, because you're all single mothers, now we have to accept you like that. Na sisi tunasema those are your demands. See, we don't have to. I'd rather deal with somebody who doesn't have those complications.
Wait. Like complications? Like having a wife is a complication actually.
No, tunasema ile ya single mothers.
So mtoi ni complication.
Kasi mtoi wako ni complication.
Hata pia wife kwa biz yenye hana any qualifications, that's a complication.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I'd rather get an advisor who has qualifications in
your wife,
but
because the merit of
wife of president.
You know, mimi kama prezo lazima mjue yeye ni first lady, so first lady lazima.
No, first lady has her own job
huko. But mimi ni mulini elect because ni mimi mli elect. Unajua mimi nikuje na deal na hizi vitu.
Of course, when ndio ulichukua out of office.
Mi kama ni kudeal na wife ni mimi ndo nitadeal na wife wangu. Mimi ndo nitaenda home nibonge naye yenyewe kuna hii na hii si tubonge ani strengthen na nirudi.
Lakini wife yako akikuja kwa public nuisance,
that's a complication.
That's a complication.
Yeah, that's a
like this guy for Wajir. What happened? Was he pitched?
Hey, the guy with the wife was the boss.
So Wajir Mazai Chile was running the county.
Yeah.
He just
hata nani wa
he took the oath and ran away.
For real?
Yeah, wife has been running the county. He was being impeached a couple of months ago.
But why would you do that?
That's I always wondered.
Ungeka wife wako tu avai.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Maybe angewin na yenyewe angerun venye inafaa.
He won for his wife.
So why would you, unless umetumwa na huyo wife, as in
go and run, then
Tambia nitakuchinjia hii kitu nikuache ukikula, mimi niko na matime.
Niko idhaa.
Unajua uwezi enda kurun mahali kama unapatia mtu kitu. Soli. Ni uambiwe mimi nikwambie fanya hivi Soli, mimi nitakufanda. Enda kadui kitu. But ukipata wera niachie. Ndio run alafu uishie. Ni juu nilikwambia niachie.
And I made you.
I made you.
Anyway, we are live on
but we still haven't tackled that issue.
Rogue Radio KE. Mufike hapo. I'm seeing a few guys are contributing, yeah? A couple of guys. Brand Victor says women in all fields have slept for particular positions. It's not a secret. Trevor Ivory says sleep your way up is the ladder. Is their ladder.
Yeah.
Marvin Maruti, who is this guy here? Fuck you, Marvin. Kelvo Kinuthia. You can't talk there and talk here. Come on.
You liked your own post. You fucking liked your own post.
You have to respond to what people are saying.
You liked your own post.
I had to tell them.
Oh my God. Unaka you want to your own picture.
Sindio.
Yeah. And you admire your
avoid
own
those people.
So you have to do it.
Don't touch me, bro.
You don't know where the hands have been.
Yeah, so I don't trust you no
more. Kelvin says comparing makes people feel bad about yourself. What the hell does that mean?
As in bruv, I don't know. I don't know.
Anyway, back to this Chilean government in parliament.
I
think that was the big story for today.
The revolt and everything around it. Okay.
Like people sleep.
So is she feeling bad that other people slept and she didn't? Or
no, the outcry is because she's saying that
as we have all slept, but I'm the only one who's talking.
The outcry is coming from the ones who don't feel like they have slept their way up.
Like this one,
you know,
this one is indicating she hasn't.
Exactly. That's what she purports it to be. We do not know because it's not like she has come out with her history also.
But how do you sleep your way to parliament? So you get elected, man.
No.
But unajua kuna time leo post nikisema ile irony the one I posted. Sukati ya madem na do. Sindio? Then madem wanatukatia na sexual appeal.
Yeah.
So kama hauna sexual appeal,
tafuta do.
Nini? Tafuta do. Whether you are a chick or a man, kama hauna sexual appeal, tafuta do. Now, if you're a woman and sexy, come on, sell sex. It doesn't mean you're going to sleep with people around, but I'm just saying, hivyo ndo venye nature iko, kwa sababu hivyo ndo venye iko kwa ground, tukiongelea reality. Dem sexy at a struggle, so Lisa says dem sexy amekuja.
Yeah, I remember hearing that somewhere.
Dem sexy. Na si ati ni msexy juu anajua. Si ati alivaa paka huku ni yani she dressed herself to just buy you.
And I was listening to something yesterday, and this person is an economist, and they're saying being ugly is expensive.
For who?
For both, bro.
There's a cost attached to it.
The people seeing you already.
A good-looking person will earn more than an ugly person in their lifetime.
Yeah, a good-looking person has
but
social.
Look, the multi-billionaires and millionaires.
They're not pretty.
Good looking.
They're not pretty.
But wakona nini? No unawaita multi.
Yeah, they have money.
Yeah, so that's what this guy started saying.
You can't be ugly.
You can't be ugly and broke.
How, bro? If you're ugly
and stupid
and broke, alafu unakuja kutujazia kwa internet ati people are sleeping. Come on, man.
People are sleeping their way up.
People are sleeping their way up. It's because no one
you needed
to
have money. No one wants to sleep with you. Get money and see. When you will sleep with people.
This parliament chile, we can assume she's ugly.
The legislator who is reporting. Okay.
We can assume she's ugly. Because if she was fucked, she wouldn't have come out.
You see, women.
But now she wasn't
She
fucked.
she would have
never talked.
Everyone around her getting theirs while her
people are
one is
getting-
coming.
People are having orgies in
She's
parliament
not invited.
toilets.
Yeah, based on assumptions.
If they are not smoking, banging,
if you are going on
parliament
assumptions
toilets,
and
they have
all
sex.
factors remaining constant, if you are going on assumptions, you kuna wale hardworking lakini they're just alphas. Ni wasupu.
Yeah.
But they are driving men away.
Yeah,
They are-
ile tu hawawezi.
Inaitwaje hii kitu ya kuweka magnet hivi? Repel.
They're
They are repelling
They
men.
are very masculine.
So tunaweza sema it's an ugly impression. Right? Tunaweza sema it's an ugly impression because no one wants to relate to it.
Okay, yeah.
Tukiongea ukweli,
Yeah.
if you're my ugly friend, I'll turn you into comedy. You know, like ndakuwa bro, are you
Simple
okay?
boy.
Nikisema wewe ukwanga mwagli. Or are you okay? Nikisema wewe ukwanga mnono. As in niseme hey, you see ruka kwa hii maji alafu tukiedit hii swimo haina maji.
You know,
No usikaji.
For real, you guys.
throughout history, I mean, and it's just the way of the world. Women have always used their sexuality as currency. Yeah,
Yeah, true
to
that.
get what they want, they'll exchange. Yeah, that. For a man, if you're complaining, get money.
Get money and you'll stop
and
that
buy
one.
your way to the
Yeah,
top.
yeah.
You see, in
Yeah.
that, if you're going to use that as an example, then I can pick two women, right?
Mm.
You have one who fought against the whole sex image, and she's up there. And you have another who took the whole sex image thing, and she's also up there. You have Beyonce and Oprah. You know, one fought against that whole sex image to sell yourself. She went further for the women's right, developing what a woman is. While the other one, let's just be honest,
Just showed us pussy.
you don't watch Beyonce videos to hear her voice.
Yeah, but
You know?
So can I ask you one thing? That room has Oprah pussy and that room has Beyonce pussy. Where will you go?
hata to equalize tu pesa tu yote ni the same.
Tuseme tu yani in both sides.
Both can give you the same amount.
Where will you go?
Huyo ataenda kwa Oprah.
That's what we are saying here. If you don't have the sexual appeal, then
it's your money which you
it's your money or your influence that itakuweka huko. Usilete mdomo mali you don't relate.
So
pia huyu mwenye akona sexual appeal asikuje alete mdomo mali asiongelele watu wako na akili na wenye struggle kufika huko. Unajua? Wacha kila mtu ajifikishe venye anaweza fika.
So sexuality, sex appeal will only get you so far. And actually after some point, if that's the route you took, it holds you back. Because there's a certain level beyond which no one will take you serious if you don't perform. Yeah?
True that.
That's true.
So there's also that issue of pretty privilege. There are people who are just pretty good looking, but that also runs out.
Yeah, people get old at some point.
That's why a lot of women, their careers stagnate beyond a certain age. When?
Always end up past up.
Because
they can't deliver past.
Yes, especially
when they are younger, beautiful girls in the office.
Yes, if that's how you built your career, then that it goes without saying that when the pretty privilege runs out, even your career prospects
they run out and
run out.
Na yenyewe tumeipush.
You know, if there's anything, okay, so where do we draw the line?
Of what?
You know, because the assumption is some of these people who are in some of these positions, that they slept their way there. Then the protest is about those women who are in probably even higher positions who didn't sleep their way there, but they worked their way there. Now they get those bad
They get
eyes
lumped up
from,
with the
they get lumped
with the
up.
hose, the office hose.
Exactly.
But see, the way I see it is that one of the biggest challenges for the women is that women don't call each other out. They always protect the sisterhood. Yeah, They don't call, even when a woman is out of line, they don't call it out. Now this lady has called out these others. Now they want to cancel her.
Yeah,
she's going to have a rough ride. Unajua, as much as ndio ame call out your kitu, you can't call it out right now.
Why not?
Unajua ni kitu, hii kitu tungekoliwa out kitambo. Yes, hizi chenye analeta ni kama pengine ameona anataka kukill other competitions. Si ndio? Juma limefika, me I'm not getting. You don't need to call it out. Kama iko kwa hiyo nini yenu, tuonyeshe hadi ma report umeituma to the HR. Unajua ni hii na hii na hii, and then when you call out the name, man.
Yes, name people.
Name hao watu, then waangaliwe.
People scrutinize them more.
Umeenda mbali sana
But
tu. Let's just say it's unfortunate we are living in an age where there is no incentive for women to be well behaved. Society is just like that. Yeah. There's no incentive.
Our society has become like that because of, look at the people who most of these ladies emulate.
You touch a woman, you're in shit.
Because of simps.
Bro, you touch a woman, you're going to be in more problems than if you
like the Epsteins and all those other guys, the directors in Hollywood and the like.
You attack a woman, not even sexually. Attacking a woman is now not.
It's like attacking a gay.
Kitu kayo.
It's an agenda.
They are privileged.
Attacking
now.
an agenda right
They are
now.
privileged. Women are privileged in society.
I don't use the word attacking. Attacking is a very strong
yeah, it
word.
means a violent
Just calling out bad behavior.
You can't call out. Yeah, you can't call out. Yeah, that makes sense, man.
Like her calling it out might also be because she has been in an environment where it has happened to almost everyone. Like if we are the group, right? Then I see you've gotten your promotion, he has gotten his promotion, he has gotten his promotion, and I have not yet been offered any promotion, or I've not been told to go see this and this manager.
But you know, you can't.
I'll start complaining. Why is it everyone here is getting?
You can't build an entire house kauja deal na foundation. You know, by the time yeye anafaa kutoka na reports like hii ni kitu nimejaribu hadi kusema kwa kampuni. Ha company.
I'm really curious about this.
Ukitoka huku nje uongele hiyo ndo kitu ina happen huku nje na huko kwako umeacha. So you are generalizing, kila mtu ataargue general. Hata hiyo kampuni yetu. I won't mention names. But sasa
you're already accusing.
You know, so hii ni inafaa kuwa ni yeye hiyo legislation. Hangetoka peke yake. Unajua? Ingekuwa ni reports on reports amemake huko ndani. So by the time anatoka kusema ako like I have even reported to my
superiors.
So in case you need more details,
the speaker should come out and tell us what's going on with these people.
Mimi nishasema tu na hiyo nimeongelea not on the world or not on Kenya, I've talked based on my department. Because venye si wote tukiwa huku nje, we realize that shit that is happening.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
Yeah, there are people who are sleeping their way up. Na si, in fact, saizi mali tumefika, si madem peke.
Yes.
There are niggas, there are bentens right now, unapata alianza ka dere, brother. Buda unatulia hivi ni personal bodyguard. Unasikia amepelekwa mpaka ametraini wa kushoot. You know how shooting a gun bana ni expert just training.
Gun yenyewe ni expert kubaya.
Gun yenyewe ni expert lakini ukipata unapata naye 6 months later uko OT.
Umevaa suti.
OT.
Mimi mtu wa magani na shoot pande zote.
Bana mimi shoot pande zote. So you see at this point nika zinaenda everywhere. So true. No one is sleeping. No, see ati ni one gender that is sleeping their way up. Kuna hadi maniga they are sleeping their way up. Saizi kuna utapata kuna ma politician wenyewe unataka kuwa MCA pale lazima ulale na mzito aku
he funds your
akubebe.
Politics.
So basically at the end of the day he's sleeping your way up. It's something
a reality,
that is building, and then Sims are taking advantage of that shit as fuck.
Politics is a different animal altogether. And I'm talking as someone who's been around politics long enough. And a lot of people naively go into politics because they bought into that ideal of Barack Obama, nini. But politics is a dirty,
Yeah, as fuck.
Especially for a woman. If your woman goes into politics, achana na yeye. I'm just telling you.
Huyo ameenda kuna mwenye anapata kule anapata masimp wenye watu wao waliuza wakauza.
Ama she's the one
now
to
she'll
give.
be interacting with power. Hapo unakuja hapa
na wewe uko
ni
politics.
kama wale watu walikuwa wanasema ati Suluhu anasema ati when she goes home,
she sits among
the
before
husband is the man. Let me tell you, that nigga ain't running shit.
That
nigga. I remember when I was saying, ado day maseme saizi, today we were to have dinner, yeah? Dinner
was to make dinner.
I was to make dinner.
Dinner ni.
Ifike jioni hivi, apigiwe kuna meeting. Nigga, you'll have that dinner alone. In fact, atakuachia do order. Order.
That is if she's at home at dinner time.
At that level, skiza we ni president. First of all, umepewa ikulu ya State House. Iko na machef na nini? What do you mean cooking? Unaniambia ni
what do you mean?
Why do you need me there? Unless it's a national matter.
It's a fucked up.
The only reason why you do some of those things is a PR stunt. Obama used to do those PR stunts a lot.
It's a fucked up arrangement.
But when your wife goes into some of these positions, she's no longer your wife. She belongs to the state.
And you're not in those positions.
Unajua
hizo positions na upatane na mtu pia kwa hizo positions. Now you can still hold your ground. Though not that easily, but you can still hold
even you yourself bwana.
Hata wewe mwenyewe ukiwa hapo ndani si
first of all unatolewa kwa hawa yako, you're brought to State House like like an escort. Your wife is not even there with you. You're going alone.
Ndio uende nini na bibi yako, conjugal rights. You must get clearance.
You must get clearance. If you don't have clearance, you're not coming near that chile. You can't come near that chile without clearance.
They're sleeping together, man.
That's what I'm saying. Nakwambia hiyo siku
uscheduliwe mahali.
Hiyo siku unaenda State House, unatolewa kwa hawa yako. Listen, you brought like an escort, bro. Unachukuliwa na gari unaletwa State House. You don't ride with your bitch at let's go to State House.
So uwezi tokezea randomly unaenda kudinya wife wako kwa office.
I don't even know if he lives there. So now I'm talking about listen to this. The first day that guy went to State House, do you think he rode with this chick? He wasn't in the same car.
No. It's not,
this guy of Suluhu. So he didn't ride with her in the president car, I can assure you. He became mko nyuma. Alafu ukifika hapo State House, you're shown this is your room, daddy. Nini. No, your wife is not here. You're shown this is your bedroom. Nini, this what the areas you can access.
When she needs you, she'll summon you.
Alafu sasa, this same chile now, after all this has happened the whole day, ufike kwa room, you want to chapa your wife dog in it. Unataka kuchapa Prezi doggy, bro.
Wait,
your life
because nataka hadi camera zikuwe on just in case inaweza kuwa live moja.
Unakuanga rough customer.
Bro.
Your
life wana rape Prezo.
Mpaka mwenyewe mpaka utasikia ibu. This is what's happening.
Because you've seen like
hands up.
Hands up.
Sir, we said your hands up.
Unatoka kunyora huko nje and you're naked. Where? Security threat.
You guys are for real.
No, I'm imagining it. I don't have any information.
No,
I'm just
because
it looks like that's how it happens.
Relationships is about power.
But me kuna kitu
those power dynamics zikisha mesiwa up.
Kuna kitu umesema yenye mimi na agree nayo. Demu wako akiingia politics.
Achana naye.
Man. Huyo just know you are part of
she belongs to the people.
Wewe ni PR. Wewe ni part of PR, like I need to have a husband and my husband ako wapi? Yeye ndio atakuwa na make payments nini so
kama huyu gavana huyu Waiguru.
What are you guys talking about though?
She married that guy and he disappeared completely. He disappeared.
Anyway,
how can you be a nigga when your wife is summoning elders? Who are you?
You're one of the people. You already summoned Kitambo.
You people, where your common Mwananchi. Wait, I talk to elders first so that I can sort your common Mwananchi issues. You know, because me I'm not getting venye wala mimi mtu wangu akiingia politics nitakuwa we ati mumeenda
you look for wife number.
That thing of them going for like 2 weeks on their their tours when they're doing the campaigning and the like.
Can you imagine the power she's meeting out there?
Ati bibi yako ameenda coast na Ruto. Just look for another wife.
Wamekawa, they've had a convo. Wewe mkikuja mnadhani mnaongea nini?
She wants to run in Ruto's party.
Wewe utakuja uanze kuomba unaweza nisaidia na hii tenda.
Yes.
Let me have this. Can you
wanakuchapa na katenda unyamaze pale.
Patia huyu mtu tenda fulani.
Bring that wife.
Don't make him too strong. Just give him something to.
Shika hii tenda, bring that wife.
Unaona kuna venye unasifia mademu huko, kuna venye unajua Samantha, wewe mwenye ulichat na yeye jana. Please, can you just keep things on the low?
Keep things on the low, bro. Secret service only for
you're out here messing shit up. Hey, please, can you fuck your
the best thing to do if your wife is a president is to nyenyekea and sit in the corner.
No,
you can't be a ninja.
Avoid those people.
You can't be
be the president.
Yeah.
Kwanza mimi kuna hii Magufuli alikuwa preso. Mbona hakuweka wife wake ka deputy president?
I've never even seen her.
Yeye mwenyewe alienda akapick mtu aliona potential. So you imagine this woman alipikiwa na Magufuli. Unajua? Huyo Hazi anataka kusema nini, man? For a minute tulikuwa tunajiambia Magufuli.
Well, he has 3 more wives. He has 3 more wives he can concentrate on for the next 5 years. Huyo chali yake. He has 4 wives. Chali wa preso.
Sulu ni number?
4 maybe. Somewhere in there, I don't know.
Are you for real?
No, I don't know if she's 4, but there are 4 wives. He has 4 wives, that man.
Then that man, you anafaa kukaivia jiambia, that's my strong one, lakini si wangu sana.
Si wangu for the next 5 years.
And it's just a bad place to be.
It's a bad
he has some other chiles, so the nigga is good.
Now I'm wondering,
nigga is good.
When we are moving to State House as a family, these are the 3 beaches also coming or what?
Where are you coming? Hapo ndio mimi naweza ita mabibi zangu
She's
meeting.
the president, she can tell them, hey, no, you stay.
No, president ain't saying shit. I'm calling my wife's meeting.
Wives meeting and one is a preso, bro.
Yeah, you can't.
Wote nawaita ni kucheki. Mkue kama nani? Hata wewe kuwa prime minister wa mahali, unajua like
minister.
Hey, imagine right now I'm going to the State House with nani. I would have been going with you kama ungekuwa
as if you can't do that to someone.
Kuwa hata admin wa WhatsApp tafadhali.
Kuwa hata admin wa WhatsApp bana. Do something.
You guys have been telling you're fucking up. So unasema hivyo saa hizo as you're leaving going to the State House. You guys have been telling you.
Ebule tena watoto. Waende wakaone State House.
And you three sit in the corner and think about what you have done.
The only thing,
plans and stuff.
Diesel, I like to know ukiambia hao mawifu wako wengine ni, if you sleep with me, you can be the president.
Mimi siwezi. Mimi bado mimi ukweli miche yetu naweza waambia ni take advantage of this situation. Msigeuke tu pia nyima bibi. Juu mimi nimewajoin.
Be her friend and you might
just
get
know
position.
We are 5 wives here.
The man is also a wife.
Yeah, as in I'm part of you right now.
He's his own wife.
So can we all gather together and come up
work
with
as a team?
Yeah, because bro, by the time my wife is a preso, while she was building herself to that position.
What were the others
doing? What were you doing?
Me myself, what was I doing?
So umesikia, if she starts politics, you move on.
Si ndo nasema lakini bado niko na bado niko na mabibi wengine.
And when she starts politics, you can't move on because that will damage her image. So you'll have to stay there.
She's not really a Chile at that point.
And hiyo kitu iliisha kitambo sana yani.
Ndo nasema hivi Soli. Senye wife wangu anakuwa preso. Bro, I'm some other guru somewhere.
That's true.
You know?
That's
because
true.
In every position she's moving.
You had to have been progressing also.
I had to be progressing. You, it's something. Pia mimi niko, if at some point I could handle this, Kwani I'm stagnant.
I could tame this lion. Like
So right now
Chapa had doggy
kuna wakati tu unakaa hivi
Doggy.
anakwambia by the way, you know I don't like it when you fuck me with lights on.
Or with doggy style.
You can look at my asshole, you know, and
Imagine
it
looking
makes
at
me uncomfortable. Sasa kuna nigga na lamba yo asshole. Unajua so
I think
wewe sasa umekuwa dem uko si feel hiyo si feel.
Hiyo
Bro.
kitu itakumesa up even na zamani.
No, I'm just saying yani for her to reach that
But-
position, pia you have to be in some certain position, you know. Ile ya she'll need some funds na nini. Hey, I'll make some calls yo. Get in like, you know. Hey, I need you in that position, do hivi na hivi.
You two have climbed.
So by the time
together.
you are getting there, hata
Even him,
mimi
his
sishikiki.
father.
Si ati
Si ati nakujua na gari gani?
Si ati bwana amebaki ghetto.
Ati bwana amebaki huko ghetto ati preso no. So hii time nakaa nao wengine nawaambia pia nyinyi chezeni safe, use the influence I have, use the influence each of you
The
have.
doors which
Actually,
have opened.
now I'm curious to find out what that man does for
I'd really want
and these other 3 wives, what they are doing.
Tutatuma emissaries.
Wanaweza baki wamebaki ghetto. And she moved and left them there.
So
wanangoja marupurupu.
Mimi ukibaki ghetto na niko in that position, then I don't need you.
Unajua kuna
You know,
watu-
hata odem akifika hiyo position na bwanake bado mbaki ghetto, hanidi huo bwana.
Kuna watu wa
Unless
kusaidiwa
ana
na
need
watu
By the time
hawawezi
she left
saidiwa.
ghetto, she left him.
Kuna watu wanaweza saidiwa na kuna watu hawezi saidiwa.
Sasa hiyo ndio shida.
I'm curious to know what that woman's husband does actually.
So anyway, we can wind up this thing.
Is there any questions today? Crap, it's 7:10.
Kuna question.
Do you have questions? But
tupatie questions mbili.
I got 21 questions.
And they're waiting for you.
That's Pato. Shukuruni Mungu amuone mbele yako.
Welcome, Pato.
Thank you, Javan. Would you rather be extremely paranoid or extremely naive?
Extremely paranoid.
Paranoid as
Only
well.
the paranoid survive.
I'm serious.
Mother naive uta.
Bro, umeona extreme paranoid venye you happen.
I know.
Only
It's
the
better than
paranoid
amwezi kaa naye mahali na amani.
It's better than.
Are you sure?
It's better than knowing nothing. Utamangwa even physically in this world.
Bro, I think I'd rather be naive.
I do.
Like,
Paranoid.
in fact, extremely. Unajua mtu naive hata akimangwa anakuja zile za hiyo ni maisha tu.
But then alafu anaendelea.
Those people is like hawanaga issue, ni kama hawanaga the fear factor, you know, like you know what, hao nakwambia ni I'll deal with that shit.
Ushaona mtu naive akienda prison.
Aje.
Friday night buffet.
Mimi acha nikwambie.
Friday night buffet, dude. Nothing else. No, those guys who are coming next to me, they want to be my boys. They just want to be my boys.
Hata
They have to greet me.
Msana angusha sabuni anakusha.
Unakiangwa tu sweet hapo kwa pilo. Unakula hii prison ni poa. Naive unakula. Ngoja nakuja unasikia like the sweet.
Bro, let me tell you.
It's time to pay up.
A day at a time, man. A day at a time. Bro, I can't be extremely paranoid. I'm not even living for shit. Nitakuwa saizi niko ama nimelewa sana. You know what? Wacha yote hii. Ama saizi kuna mtu anachukua photos hapa.
Wacha nitoke.
Wacha.
You see, you
natembea umebeba litmus paper ya kutest chakula kabla ukule.
Like Biwot. Biwot used to do this. When Biwot wants to drink a soda, alikuwa anachukua crate. Leta crate, alafu anachukua moja. You can't live in peace.
But the nigga died.
What?
Eventually, alafu we tried to go with a golden casket. Yani alikataa hii chapa ibaki. This money cannot stay here, God.
Bro, the way life is so hard. Bro, I'd rather be extremely naive, man.
It's true. Biwot tried to go with a golden casket.
Yeah. One of the most expensive burials, brother.
Eventually.
One of the
Oh my
most
God.
expensive.
Eventually.
Real gold 24 karat.
Unajua naive ni kama kuku.
Bro, nitoe manyoya, alafu nipatie seeds as in something we are doing already, so seti ni kitu itakuwa mpya. But paranoid brother, unaweza kuja tu niambie cheki we enda tu haki hii pita tu hapa nitakugetia hao, yani
utaokotwa na hiyo strong voice.
Yeah, like
Hizo uko jela.
Watu wamenifanya
Yosema na baza mwezi nitija kila siku.
Hao wazee wazuri.
Serikali tafadhali, serikali bana saidia Mkundu.
Alafu huyo msana kudija anasema wewe ndizo jamaa bwana.
Alafu unajua
huyo mzazi anachukua
kulala huko nyuma. Akimaliza anakuambia diesel, haya diesel basi. Wewe ukitembelea kwa maana.
Nije na nini next time? Nije na nini?
Mkundu.
Lakini bro, mimi sijaifikiria time ya kwenda jela. Mimi nimefikiria party ya I'd rather live a day at a time than be paranoid now fucked up. Be paranoid ndio kitu imenishinda. Kuna wakati anaweza kaa na mtu tunakunywa. Unajua kuulize hebu funga hizo window. Unajua karawa akipita hapa tu nikikunywa bro, tuko parking. Yani huyu karawa anaweza tembea tu akitafuta magari hivi kwa parking. Anatembea tu akiangalia hivi. As in, what the fuck? Acha yote hii, wacha. Ati manze sio kwa careless niko. What do you mean, man? As in your paranoia is making me feel bad.
Let's put it into a live situation. You're walking, you see a snake over there. If you're naive, you'll be like, it won't bite me. I'll continue walking. But if you're paranoid, you'll be like, there's a snake right there.
CPT
fuck that shit. CPT. I'll go back. So in
you
that.
You know what? Kwa nini naive watu wa naive yo usaidika? Hata kwa snake ina attack mtu anamwattack.
Yes, except there are some which
aione akue like wacha tu nipite hivi nikifikana hapa haitanibaita. Snake ina bite mtu anamwattack.
Not all though. There are some which are known to just attack.
Not to find out. Mimi tunajua hiki tu itaruka hadi hapa. Wacha niende. Lakini mtu paranoid pengine barabara ni kutoka hapa. Barabara ni kutoka hapa paka pale. Unajua ameona snake huko. Huyu mtoto umwambie tupitie hivi. Umpiti anakuambia hiyo barabara haiwezi.
Nani utamwambia saa ngapi na atapata?
Better safe than sorry.
Hata asikie sauti kumwambia jeki barabara ni kubwa.
Mimi nitakuwa nimeenda bwana. Tafuta kuna book inaitwa Only the Paranoid Survive. Tafuta kitabu usome.
You mean cowards remain to stay to stay.
Cowards remain.
You don't cowards live longer.
Next question.
No,
it's better than these questions any day.
Utakuwa kuja tu kutulilia sasa.
Vi atatuliza hapa maswali na kwambia tunaweza kuchoka na hizo mic.
KCPE maths paper 2.
I even feel embarrassed I'll never answer this.
Vi atauliza kama swali za wanaume. Mzito.
Si mzito. Bro,
15 people go to the train station.
Sijui ka via kuulize swali moja tukikuacha ujibu.
Divide you guys.
Aya, Pato, give us a question.
Would you rather have the best house in a bad neighborhood or have the worst house
we've answered
in
this
a
one
good
before.
neighborhood?
We answered
the worst house in a good neighborhood.
Me, I'd have the best house in a bad neighborhood.
Are you for real?
Shining for niggas daily.
That's robbery day.
Those niggas will be.
That's being African.
They'll be in your house every
day out.
You have to.
Those people.
I come here when I pass here. I don't want to see this mringaris hapa kwa road because si road ends up at your house. Watu wengi wakimaliza kucheza na hizi mkebe, you remove them from the road, man. I have a Benz, please.
Lakini on spoken like a true Luo man. Yohana muendelei. Skiza.
No, we're answering the question.
Answer you as
job. Simi nimesema.
Umeendelea hebu tu. Umeendelea hebu tu.
The worst house in the best neighborhood.
Why?
The worst.
You want to kuchekele kila siku.
You want to live not within your means. Unataka kusonga tu, yani wewe uishi.
Mimi nakuanga na philosophy yangu Nasemanga hivi. unaona if you're in a room tuseme you earn 5k 10 15k ningio room maybe na earn 2k alafu ni hustle nifike mahali sasa mi ndio na earn the highest then now I'm in the wrong room now I need to move up to the other one wali nitakuwa niko huko down ndio ni work otherwise you'll never grow in life.
Now me have a philosophy. Okay. If your children are playing with these takataka cars, remove them. I'm coming through. You know the philosophy am I?
Which one would you take?
I'm sorry, but I have to agree with him.
What's
the bad house in a good neighborhood. Because just using his analogy, you can improve. However, you already now when you already have the best house in the worst neighborhood,
ajirani watakuwa wanashinda kuja kubenchmark kwako.
Wakuje tu. I'm living my life.
Mina hata mimi naweza na Jav na tusemera ni ujaka. Tuseme ni ujaka azin. It's all about
mnashindanga pamoja sana.
No,
hata mmeanza tu
it's all about
skiza. Nimeenda niko hii mtaani yenye nimegrow. Ndio?
Yeah.
Lazima niko na best house. Unajua nimegrow hii mtaa na bro, by the time now I build a house, I'm not building just a house like you all pia nyinyi na wa challenge. Unajua? Si wote kueni hivi, juu si wote tunaweza kuwa hivi. But I'm not going to put my kids through some embarrassing moments just because ya mimi. Ati mimi, I want to grow. Daddy growing na mimi. Toyo wajui hiyo shit. So mtu wangu kwa pale niko, daddy mbona tuendi shule ate wewe tulia. Wacha niwafikishe shule yenyewe, lazima niwaingize ndani. Unajua kuna hizo shule zenye unafika unaacha watu kwa gate. Kuna security na caretaker wanakamia watu. You don't need to pack shit, man. You just stand.
They get off and they
Two
walk
people
in.
come for your kiddo. One kiddo.
Opening the
one
door
opens and the one, hi, good morning, Toto. Hey, Baba Nani. And then,
Sasa hizo Soli ataka tu kupeleka mtoi na mguu into the school.
Haezi muingiza hata kwa sababu you're the people who live in the workers station.
We don't allow workers in this school.
Me personally, my philosophy is for my kiddos. As in, I want them to see the strength in everywhere I am.
Soli ni msewa my skill.
Mi sitaenda niishi na nyinyi kwa vijiji ati Karen. Kijiji kwa kila mahali. Hata Karen kuna kijiji, Lavi kuna kijiji. Kijiji hatuishi na nyinyi kijiji ati tunaishi Karen. My friend. Tunaishi mahali baba yenu baba yenu ni guru. Huko ndo na bring up. Tunahamia wapi? Tunahamia pia. Hatutahamia mali tunahamia mali pia tutakuwa mahali. I'm not going to be the worst nowhere, man. What do you mean?
Nimekuelewa.
Yeah, you know, yeah, when you say it from that point of view.
I'm not going to be the worst nowhere. I'll be the best. Vegeto Java anasema,
be a big fish in a small pond.
Ukisikia afu unajua
kula hizo zingine.
Upigi honi.
No, there is no horn.
Gari kichezo hivi kwa barabara unasikia engine, unaangalia gari zenu. Unaona hizo mkebe zenu zinacheza kwa
I do not
uko pembeni
Oh my God.
Baba nani anakaa.
Baba Liam.
Mtoi asinigonge na ball kwa gari.
Naweza mbaya mingi ashindo kuzienda.
No, you can't. No, there used to be some Sudanese kid in our mtaa. Very rough kid. So jama mmoja Subaru. One of those early Subaru guys in the 90s. Subaru ya black normal. This kid just came and killed that car yani. Ilikuwa that car, there's like a shiny black. I was in shock, man. Who jamali jam.
My son kid my neighbor's car bana. Kwanza akaandika jina yake. Hata wezi ruka hiyo story bana.
Hiyo kitu naweza uma.
Nikuja bana. Kuna jina ndio hii.
Kevin.
Hapo unajua amekipande zote round. But it's good bana.
So how did you went
Which
for,
car was it?
You went for painting.
Uliduaje bro?
I had to paint the car.
I hope it wasn't a Benz.
Nilichapa buffing most ikatoka mlango moja na panel moja ndio ilibidi. What did you do to your child? That's what I want to know.
Ulishika huyo mtoi.
My son reminds me of me when I was young. I was a very naughty kid.
I used to do that shit.
Nilikuwa wrong number.
Hata basi hiyo ni kama ni si wote. Unajua sasa hizi ndio sisi tunaangalia hivi una realize. Mimi mtoi wangu bana walikuwa na tutoi wakaenda sasa hata kwa gari yangu ukiangalia hapo kwa bonnet wamedraw vitu juu.
At least vitu unaweza jitetea.
Bana yani mimi nilikuwa nakaa hivi na muangalia nikamwambia daddy you came here with your friends. Zile za but we didn't enter inside.
We were just playing outside.
We were just outside. We were just at the bonnet there.
If I ever see you guys, I'm telling you, I'm not even warning you. By the way, if I ever see you guys, by the way, I'm running on you guys.
Watu kuna vitu wao ufanya, unaona kabisa mtoi.
You see yourself.
So innocent.
Bana.
Hata kumchapa it makes sense. Unamkalisha tu unaongea.
Unajua hadi anaweza kuambia. Anaweza kuambia tu live. Umwangalie tu uko yake. Unajua nini wacha tu. In fact, get out of me. Jana nikiona mtoi I had some novidas. Hapo alifungua moja akachapa amemaliza. Akarudisha chupa hapo. Akatulia akafungua
wakeja. Kuendai.
Hiyo nyingine akaionja. Akasikia ako full. Your gas and all. Akaiweka hapo. So mimi nimedrive na muona akunywi. Nikamuuliza daddy where's your novida? Ati I've put it there. Ati why you not drinking? Ati I'm full. Siniga nimeendesha lakini najiambia ameiweka hapo alifunga kweli bro niliangalia hivyo novida imemwagika hapo.
Oh my days.
Hiyo katikati hiyo. Na manze kuna machaja zangu hapo kuna my earphones. Wallahi yani I took those things out if I ever see you touching anything in this car, you know, because I can't beat you, you know, you've already done this shit, so if I ever see you touch anything in this car, I'm telling you, yani, daddy, I'm telling you what I'll do to you, hautaingia gari tena. So drive najiambia, ama was I too harsh? No, like,
Can look at him through
the na muangalia hivi na wanatoka angalia tu nje hivi. I'm like, but niko, man, I'm standing to my own, man. Tulifika huko, nilimwambia beba hii mkebe utoke nazo and go get tissues.
And upanguze.
Alikuja akajaribu nikamwambia wachana tu kama sita mbele yao. So hiyo ndio nikamwangalia nikakumbuka yenyewe this is just me.
Mtu ujizaa bwana, mtu ujizaa.
This is just
that thing of going and they draw in the store with like coal and the stuff.
Passport.
They draw
passport.
No, cutting the passport, the photos.
Not cutting, kuchora passport yako yote buda
felt and
imeandikwa paka yani na yeye anajaribu kuandika namba.
Usundangi passport wewe. My kids can't find mine.
Mimi kuna mali wakiwa wadogo ilinisaidia. Kuna mali wakiwa wadogo wakiwa wadogo niliambia tu mama yao wacha wavunje kitu yote yenye inaweza vunjika ivunjwe, zile zita survive zibaki, otherwise you just keep replacing things.
In fact, at some age you get rid of all those nice things.
The breakables, you put them on a higher level.
Unabaki na meza ya mbao ile ya glass, you sunda it, you get rid of these things.
Si brother tuna meza mtu wetu bana tulikuwa kuna venyangi kimbia alafu ana trip na unaona tu hiyo kona ya meza huko
hizo vitu zote unatoa
rounded you guys, rounded tables.
No table in our
yeah, round anyway, everything is rounded for us.
It's a good week so far.
Yeah, it's been an exciting week, and it's starting up well. Wiki may come.
Minus 43.4 billion for elections.
What?
Oh,
minus 43.4 billion for elections.
IBC wants 43 billion.
Bro, I kept on saying, do we need the election? Bro, can you 43 billion so ndo kalipe deni tunaomba?
Si watengeneze app to vote na app.
From home. We are voting from home. Mimi hata sitaki saizi kidole yangu ichafuke.
And I think the people with phones are more than the people in the voter register.
We'll get mama mboga kuna Android.
Yes, kila mtu anaweza.
Kila mtu kuna WhatsApp. Hujaipata mama mboga kuna broadcast. Kila siku anakuambia mboga mpya zimekuja.
Multiple votings, you know, this is the same country where people can hack systems.
In fact, you know what? We want to vote online. nyie fungueni
hiyo
app.
chapa mpeleke China place.
Hiyo chapa lipeni hizo madini zetu. We want our pot back.
Hey, you know,
we want everything.
As if that's not enough, they have capped campaigns at 4 billion.
Like how much you can spend.
Yeah.
Cheki.
If someone is spending,
They open an app. Then ukitaka kuvote, ingieni hapo mvote.
Yeah, the app will verify who you are and everything. So
It can't cost.
Alafu hiyo tena itasaidia.
It can't cost 43 billion.
Hiyo itasaidia waeke data za wananchi wao.
Si ndio?
But ni mang'ombe tu tuko nao hapa. We just
but anyway,
43 billion.
43 billion.
Na
hatuna.
They have a shortfall of 15 bill, by the way.
And
they have a shortfall of 15
another
bill,
thing.
so
Today is bull calling out the bull. I had several things.
At
but
what 15 bill?
Okay, so tomorrow show. Let's end the show, manze. It's been a good show. So thank you for coming and thank me for also coming.
Jav too.
But yo, nice for starting the show, man. Tulisikiza hiyo show zenu tukabambika. Java kuja kawa join iliweza, man.
Yeah, it started well.
At least amjatufanya lambistic. As much as you're lambistic, you light skin.
Why does it always combine with this? He's light skin too.
Basi mnajuana kwa vilemba.
Mnajuana Kuna nini kesho manze? It's the 420 show manze.
Makevo tu.
Once upon a time and I heard that I was ugly. Came from a chick who wanna touch. I said my face bomb, abs tight, racks stuck up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight. I've been listening last night. Hit 'em with that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no kitty. I know that's right. Big bag bustin' out the belly band, take a man Balenciaga brought it back, no how I give it up. It's big bags bustin' out the belly band, take a man, working back, party back, no how I give it up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. I can make the party hot. I can make your body rock. Haters can do nothing with me. Chances are they probably not. If I had a stick, you probably lick it like a lollipop. Shorty speaking Japanese, hit 'em with karate chop. I'm forever popping it, pulling up and dropping it. Gotta argue with him, cause you know he love a toxic chick. Nerves out here playing, gotta make him understand. If ain't no ring on my finger, you ain't going on my gram. Set my face bomb, abs tight, back stack up, shack height, jury on me, flashlight. I've been listening last night. Hit 'em with that good, make you wanna act right. Broke boys don't deserve no kitty. I know that's right. Big bag bustin' out the belly band, take a man Balenciaga brought it back, no how I give it up. It's big bags bustin' out the belly band, take a man, working back, party back, no how I give it up. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck. Up, then it's up. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's up, then it's up, then it's stuck.
Hey Panini, don't you be a meanie. Thought you wanted me to go. Why you tryna keep me teeny? It's a dreamy. Wished it on a genie. I got fans finally, and she wanted me to see me. I thought you want this for my life, for my life. Said you wanted to see me thrive. You lied, just say to me what you want from me. Just say to me what you want from me. Okay, this song right here remind me of my ex. I be declining all her calls and I'm responding to her texts. I be like, girl, hush your mouth, you know I ain't got time for them, but she know I injured my right hand, so when I get behind, I use my left. She watch that Walker Texas Ranger, say I remind her of Nas X. I'm talking no down road, up my down low. They like girls and I like girls 3 at a time, sometimes 4. And if my back and out all hundreds and ain't no time, then I don't go. I be like, say to me what you want from me. Just say to me what you want from me. Hey Panini,
What's up, Kenya? This is your boy Heavy K. Now listening to DJ Coffee. What's up, Kenya? This is your boy Heavy K. Now listening to DJ Coffee. That's what's up.
Not a stopwatch, don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot. Shit, super hot. Yeah. Give me my respect. Give me my respect. I just took it left like on ambidex. Moved through London with the Euro steps. Got a sneaker deal and I ain't break a sweat. Catch me cause I'm gone. Out of there, I'm gone. How I go from 6 to 23 like I'm LeBron. Serving up a pack. Serving up a pack. Pulling gimmicks cause they scared of rap. Funny how they shook, ayy, got me shook. Pulling back the curtain by myself, take a look, ayy. I'm a bar spitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark nigga. I'm a wig splitter, I'm a tall figure. I'm a unforgiving, wild ass dog nigga. Something wrong with him, got him all bitter. I'm a bill printer, I'm a grave digger. Yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again.